Good day everyone, my name is Paul and you're welcome to Paul's Hustle. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button, like my videos, drop a comment under the comment section of this video, and also share this video, watch and practice everything you watch on this YouTube channel, Paul's Hustle. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you on the remaining steps in building your website. In my first video, I talked about developing a basic website for your business, agency, brand, school, organization, etc. Just a basic website. So I showed you 10 different steps. I said there are 10 different steps I'm going to be using to design this kind of website, and I took you through the first step, which is buy domain names and hosting, and also through the second step, which is to log into your cPanel. So in today I told you that I'm going to prepare a video to continue on the remaining steps in developing your website. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be taking you through the remaining 8 steps in developing your website in this video. So to continue from where we stopped in the last video, I'm going to show you how to log in to your cPanel. So to log into your cPanel, all you need to do is go over to Google and type in the domain name you bought /cPanel. This is the way you log into your cPanel. This is the way you log into your cPanel. Now, if you don't want to log in through this means, you can log in through the other. If you do not want to log in through this means, you can log in through the other, which is to go over to your Gmail, the Gmail you used when purchasing your domain name and hosting plan. Go over to that particular Gmail and you're going to get a message there which says your web space details. That message is going to be sent to you by your hosting company. It's going to be sent to you by your hosting company, and that message contains your cPanel login details, which is your username and password to log into your cPanel. You can see here they are asking us for our username and also for our password. So I'm going to fill in my username and password, and this you can only get them from your web space details. So whenever you buy your hosting and domain name, your hosting company is going to definitely send you a message which is going to contain your cPanel login details. Your cPanel is what you get when you buy a hosting plan for your website. So you go over to that particular message and you're going to get your cPanel login details. Now, like I said, there are 2 ways to log into your cPanel. One is either you come over to Google, type in your domain name /cPanel. This is one of the steps, Vortex Solutions /cPanel. You can see this here, and it's going to open your cPanel area for you where you can log in your cPanel login for you. But if you don't know what to use this means, but this is the most easiest. The second step is that particular message that your hosting company sends to you. You're going to see a link there where your domain name is going to be written. All you need to do is just click on that particular link. And okay, so to log into my cPanel, all I need to do, like I said, is go over to that particular message and you can get your cPanel login details from that particular message. But I already have my cPanel details, so I don't need to go over to the message and start looking for it out and all those other stuff. So I'm just going to log into my cPanel right now, and this is my cPanel login, username and password. So all I need to do is just click on login, and I'm going to be logged into my cPanel area. So you can see your cPanel is open. This is the way your cPanel looks like. So I'm going to be showing you how to do 4 things on this cPanel. That takes us to the next step, which is step 3. That takes us to step. Now this step 3, our step 3 says create webmails. Now, how do we create webmails? Let's go back to Google and our cPanel area. You can see here email accounts. These are where you create your webmails from, and you create all these webmails from your cPanel. Your cPanel, like I said, is the control panel of your website where you do almost everything concerning your website. So I'm going to show you how you can create a proper webmail for your business and your organization right from your cPanel. So to create a webmail, all you need to do is just click on email accounts. You can click on email accounts and create your webmails. Okay, so this is our webmails, or a list of email accounts. You can see here 989 available and 10 used. When you buy a new website domain name and hosting plan, your hosting company gives you access to create 1,000 webmails. You can see here I still have 989 available, and I've created 10 webmails. So I have 989 spaces available to create webmails with this particular domain name. So you can see all the webmails I've created all here. You can see each and every one of them here. So to create a new webmail, all you need to do is just click on the create button right here. click on the create button right here. Then they will ask you to enter in your username. Your username is the name of the webmail you want to create. Just like when I want to create a Gmail, I go over to Gmail and type the name I want to use, maybe adripaul17 at gmail.com. I set up everything just the same way you create your Gmail, is the same way you create a webmail. In fact, creating webmails is more simpler and easier than creating Gmails. To me, it's simpler, just simple steps. All you need to do is just enter in your username right here. What do you want to use? Some businesses use info, some uses support, some uses contact, some uses contact, some you can use your name. Let's say Paul at paultechsolutions.com.ng. So anything you want to use, it's fine. You can use anything at all that you want to use. Remember, webmails are very essential for your business, so you need to have a webmail for your business. And when you're building websites for your clients, always make sure you create a webmail for that particular business. So I'm going to enter a username right here. So what username do I want to use? Let me say I want to use the username called okay, so let's say we want to use a username called support at paultechsolutions.com.ng. So all I need to do is just go down here and enter in the password I want to use to create this particular webmail. Now you can either generate a password. When I click on generate a password, it's going to generate a random password for me, but this is going to be hard for me to remember. So all I need to do is just enter in my own password that I will always have as ours. So I'll enter in my password here. I'll enter in my password. Okay, so this is my password. Okay, so you need to make sure that your password is always very strong. You need to make sure your password is always very strong. So after doing that, just gonna go down here and click on create. Click on create. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for this to create, and you can see that you created support at paultechsolutions.com.ng. So this is the way you create webmails. It's very simple and easy. You can see we created this in less than 2 minutes. It's very simple and easy. So to check your webmail or to check your email account you just newly created, there are also two ways in doing this. Number one is either to go over to Google and type in your domain name /webmail, your domain name /webmail. Remember, not webmails. There's no s, just webmail. Domain name /webmail. Same way you log into your cPanel, your domain name / your cPanel. That's the same way you log in to your webmail. It's just your domain name / your webmail. So after doing that, just click on enter. You're just going to click on enter for this to load. Okay. Okay, so this is how it's going to open up when you log into your webmail or you open a webmail area. So to log into your webmail, you enter in your email address. That's the email address you want to log into, and the one you want to log into is support at paultechsolutions.com.ng. That was the webmail we just created. Then you type in your password. You also type in your password, then you click on log. So after typing your password, the next thing you're going to do is just click on login, and it's going to authenticate. If your login details is valid, it's going to open up for you. So when it opens up, all you need to do is just click on this particular button here. You can see your webmail's name here, support at paultechsolutions.com.ng. So to log into this webmail, I showed you how to do that. Go over to Google, type in your domain name /webmail. After doing that, fill in your password and username. Then when it opens up, just click on open for your webmail to open up so you can start sending and receiving mail. Okay, you can see that this particular webmail is open, and you can see your first message here. Just like when you create Gmail, Google is going to send you a message from Google Community or so. So that's the same way they're also going to send you a message, to welcome you or send and show you everything about your webmail. So your webmail is just like your normal Gmail account. You can use it to send mails, receive mails, and do anything that your normal Gmail account also do. So the next or second way to log into your webmail, remember I said there are two ways to log into your webmail. The second way to log into your webmail is to come over to your email account list. Come over to your list of email accounts. Then after doing that, you're going to search for the particular webmail you want to log into. You can see the one we just created, support at paultechsolutions.com.ng. So to check this particular mail or to log into this mail, all you need is just click on this check email button right here, and it's going to open up for you. like the way it did just now when we just went over to Google and searched for our domain name slash webmail. So when it opens up, same process, just click on open, just click on open, and your webmail is also going to open up like this. So these are the two ways of logging into your webmail. So the next thing that we're going to look at after looking at webmail is the step 4, which is to create autoresponders. Create autoresponders. Okay, so to create an autoresponder, which is the step 4, you come over to your cPanel dashboard. Then when you are here, just click on autoresponders option. You can see autoresponders right here. So I'm just going to open this in a new tab. Open this in a new tab and create your autoresponders. Okay, so when this opens up, just like your email account, you're going to see a list of all the autoresponders you have created. But before we start creating autoresponders, I would like to tell you or let you know what an autoresponder is, and I'm going to be very fast with this. Autoresponders, just like the name goes, autoresponders, they are automatic responders that helps you respond to your customers, your clients, when you are not online. When you are offline, there are people who are online searching for goods and services. So when they get to know about your business and what you do, and they need your service, they send you a mail immediately or they send you a message immediately. So at that particular time, they might be sending you that message. You might not be on seat, you might be offline, you might not be at the office, you might be sleeping. So to not wait your or leave your customers hanging without a response, it's always advisable that you set up an autoresponder for your email account, so that whenever someone sends you a mail to your email account, there should be an automatic response to that person, since you won't be online at that particular time. These autoresponders work even when you are not online and when you are online. It's just so that they won't be kept waiting. They won't be kept waiting. So like I said, they are automatic responders. They help you respond to your customers, let's say when you are not online. There's sometimes, like I said, when you are not on at the office, you're on vacation and someone sends you a mail. So that you don't keep them waiting, you can fill in your phone number as your automatic responder, so that when anyone messages you, they can get a phone number or another way to reach you, since you won't be online. So these things are very essential, or very essential for a business, so that you can be able to have a good relationship with your customers, and have a good flow of contact with your customers. So to create a new autoresponder, an autoresponder, you just come over to the add autoresponder button right here and click on add autoresponder. Click on add autoresponder. So when this opens up, they're going to show you a variety of options that you're going to fill, or areas you're going to fill, so that your autoresponders can be working properly. Now, the first thing we are going to look at here is character set. Just leave this the way it is. It's already set for you. The next thing you're going to look at is interval. How many hours do you want before your autoresponder should respond to a particular customer? Should it be 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours? Any amount of hours you want, just set it here, and it's going to be like that. So if I send you a message at 8 o'clock a.m. and you set your autoresponder at, let's say, 2 hours interval, it means that I'm going to get an automatic response from your email account or from your business at maybe 10 o'clock. So for my own business, I decided to set my interval hours at 0. Immediately a customer is sending me a message, I should be able to reply to that person's message immediately. I should be able to reply to that person's message immediately. You can see this normally works on WhatsApp. For some people who are into businesses, they set up an autoresponder even when they are not online, and you message them, an automatic responder is going to respond to you and tell you tell you more about the business, or maybe give you a way you can reach them since they are not online. So those are the benefits of autoresponders. Now they are going to ask you another thing, which is email. What email account do you want to create these autoresponders for? So I'm creating this autoresponder for support at portechsolutions.com.ng, and it's coming from, the message is coming from Portech Solutions, and my subject maybe could be this: hi, thanks for contacting Paul Tech Solutions. So I'm just going to enter the body of this message: hi, thanks for contacting Paul Tech Solutions, Advanced Paul Tech Solutions. We are not available at the moment, but you can you can contact us on 08 okay 08073701250. Thank you for your time. So I'm just going to compose this message, so when anyone sends a message or a mail to this particular email account called support, called support at portexsolutions.com.ng, an automatic responder is going to respond to their message and reply them. So so this is gonna be our message. So when anyone sends a message to support at portexsolutions.com.ng, this particular message is gonna reply to them immediately. So I'm just gonna set this on start, which is immediate start, and it's never going to end. So after doing all of this, just click on create to create this particular auto responder. So you can see here you successfully created the support at portexsolutions.com.ng auto responder. So we're going to check this whether it's really working. So to check this, I'll just log into my normal Gmail account, gmail.com. I'm logging into my normal Gmail to check if it's actually so this is my normal Gmail account, and I'm going to check if this particular autoresponder we just set up is actually working. If it does not work, we try it all over again. So we're just going to come here to compose a new mail, and we are sending this mail to support at portexsolutions.com.ng. So this is the person we are sending this particular webmail to, and the subject is going to be hi, hello, or hi, I want to develop a website. So this is, let's say, the message we're going to be sending to support at portexsolutions.com.ng. So we're going to check if the autoresponder we set up is actually working. So like, you know how to send web Gmails or emails. So I'm just going to come here and click on send to send this particular message or this particular mail. You can see here message has been sent to support at portexsolutions.com.ng. So I'm going to check if this is actually working. So you can see the message here from Portex Solutions. You can see it right here, and you can see hi, thanks for contacting Portex Solutions. We're not available at the moment, but you can contact us on 08073701250. Thank you for your time. So you can see that this was the particular autoresponder message we composed not too long ago, and it's actually working. We sent this message at exactly 2:23 a.m. and it also came in 2:23 a.m. 0 minutes ago. And if you come to your webmail, you can see the message you sent to support at portexsolutions.com.ng right here. You can see hi, I want to develop a website, and they also sent you a message back saying we are not available at the moment, so you can contact us on this number. So you can see the work of autoresponder. Support at Portex Solutions is not available, but they have been able to compose a message that can help their customers contact them even when they are not online. So these are the benefits of using autoresponders for your business. Even people selling on WhatsApp and all those other stuff, they also set up autoresponders for their normal WhatsApp messages. So it's also advisable that you set up autoresponders for your email account, so that when anyone sends you a message, you can easily reply to them. So after that, we're going to move on to the next step, and the next step is going to be step 5, and our step 5 is going to say create folders. This is one of the most simplest also to do. It's also very simple. Create folders. So to create folders, we're going to go over to our cPanel again, go over to your cPanel, and you can see this particular button right here saying folders. So we're just going to click on this to open up. We're going to click on it to open up. So what are forwarders? What are forwarders? Forwarders is I'll call it a tool that is used to forward messages that are being sent to your webmails to your normal Gmail account. Now, your webmails, you can only open it using your laptop. I've tried opening several times with the phone, but it doesn't go through. You open your webmails using your laptop, and it's you need to be online 247 to read your client's mails. You need to read your client's mails. You need to read your customers' mails in case maybe anyone wants to give you a new job, or it's something you need to just know about at that particular time. So to make it convenient for you as a business to be able to respond to your customers' mails and view your customers' mails, there's a tool called forwarders that helps you forward all messages being sent to your webmails to your normal Gmail account, which means if I send a message to support@portexsolutions.com.ng, I can forward that particular message that has been sent to support@portexsolutions.com.ng. I can forward those messages to my normal Gmail account, maybe at report6@gmail.com. So every message that has been sent to my normal to my webmail, I can send these messages to my normal Gmail. Let's say I'm in a bus or I'm in a cab, I'm outside, I'm in church or somewhere, and I might not be able to bring out my laptop at that particular place to start viewing mails to see if this I just received any mail from anyone on anybody. So all I need to do is just, since my phone is with me in my pocket, in my hands, I can easily bring it out and open my mails and check my mails without anyone even knowing or creating any attention. So the work of forwarder is that every message that is or mail that has been sent to your normal web mails will be forwarded to your normal Gmail account. And I'm going to show you how we do this. I'm going to show you how we do this. So these are the list of forwarders we have created. You can easily delete each of these folders from this particular place. You can see how I'm deleting. You can see how I'm deleting. These are the list of folders I have created. These are the list of folders I have created. So to delete a particular folder, all you need to do is just come to this particular place, click on delete, click on delete. Then you're going to see another option say delete folder. Click on delete folder, and you can see it has been deleted. You can see it has been deleted. So to create a new folder or to add a new folder, all I need to do is just to so to create a new folder, all I need to do is just go to this add folder button right here, and I'll click on add folder. I click on add folder, and you're going to ask us address to forward. What email what webmail do you want to forward messages from? And I'm forwarding from support@portexsolutions.com.ng, and the destination to forward your email address to forward to email address. What email address do I want to start forwarding my messages to? So let's say I want to forward it to Paul 74 Paul 74 at gmail.com. This is the address I want to start forwarding to. So I want to forward all messages sent to support@portexsolutions.com.ng to Paul 74 at gmail.com. So after creating all of this, all I need to do right now is to click on add forwarder. Click on add forwarder. So when I click on add forwarder, this particular folder is going to be created. You can see all emails sent to support@portexsolutions.com.ng will now be copied to Paul 74 at gmail.com. So we're going to try this out if this is actually working. So let's compose a new mail. I'll just copy out this particular email address right here to see if this folder is going to work as we have created it. So let's say hi, hi, I want to develop a website. So after creating all of that, I just come down here and enter hi, are you available to work? So let's say this is the message I want to compose. After doing all of this, I'll just come down here and click on send. I'll click on send. I'm sending this message to support@portechsolutions.com.ng. So let's reload our account to see if everything is already. Okay, so you can see that this is actually working. This is actually working. Now, we sent a particular message to support at Portech Solutions, and they replied us saying, hi, thanks for contacting Portech Solutions. We are not available at the moment, but you can contact us. This was the autoresponder we created. And you can see that we set up this particular Gmail at report74@gmail.com as our forwarder, which means every mail sent to support@portechsolutions.com.ng should be forwarded to our normal Gmail account. And you can see a message here saying hello, I want to develop a website for my business. This message just came into our Gmail, and you can see the same message here saying, hi, I want to develop. Okay, hi, hello, I want to develop a website for my business. So you can see that everything we set up is actually working. So when you send a mail to your anybody who sends a mail to your particular web mail, is going to be transferred to your Gmail, and you can access that particular mail from your Gmail. You can access it and read it and also reply that same person from your Gmail. So this is the advantages of autoresponders, forwarders, and email accounts. It helps you to run your business even when you are not online. So right now we're going to go over to step 6 in our steps in developing our site. And the step 6 says install WordPress via Softaculous. So after creating your email accounts, forwarders, autoresponders, the next step is going to be to install WordPress via your Softaculous. What's WordPress? WordPress is a free tool used in developing your website. On the banner of this image, the video banner, I said something saying learn how to develop your website using WordPress and Divi themes. So those are going to be the two themes you are going to be using, WordPress and Divi themes. So what's WordPress? WordPress is a free software. WordPress powers about 37% of the web, which means about 37% of websites hosted online today are powered by WordPress, and we have a lot of site softwares, but WordPress powers 37% of the web alone, which means the remaining about 63% or so just shares the remaining websites or so. So that's to show you how powerful WordPress is. WordPress powers 37% of the web. So that's WordPress is extremely powerful, and not only just powerful, it's also a free software. And also it helps you from the stress, or saves you from the stress of all going through all those programming language and everything. WordPress is very, very easy to use. You don't need to start programming anything. You don't need to do anything. Just install it. Start developing your website without programming HTML, etc. So I'm going to show you how to install WordPress. So you install WordPress, you come over to your cPanel, and you come over to your search bar here. Click on WordPress, just click on Softaculous, and you can see Softaculous apps installer. So you're just going to click on this. Okay, so this is Softaculous apps installer. Here you can install any software you want to use in developing your website. So we're going to be using WordPress to develop our website. So to develop your website from using WordPress, all you need to do is just come over to the installation button right here. Place your mouse on WordPress, and it's going to show you this particular option. So you can click on install to install a new WordPress site. So after doing that, I'm going to show you how you can set up all of these so you can start installing WordPress on your site. So you can see this particular place called you can see choose installation URL. Now this is the choose protocol. Then we don't have any business with this. Come over here and see choose domain name. This is the domain name you bought, so you're just going to continue with this domain name. Now there's something I want to quickly say here. Remember when we were buying our domain name and hosting plan, I did not purchase a domain name. I just showed you guys how to buy a domain name and hosting plan, but I didn't purchase that particular name at that time. So I'm just going to install in what we call in directory. You can see this here, install in directory. What does install in directory means? It means I want to build another website using this particular domain name, but there are going to be two different kinds of websites. So let's say I'm building a website called YouTube Guru. let's say I'm building a website called Paul's Paul's Hustle. Paul's Hustle. Okay, so I'm going to build this website. When I create this particular WordPress installation, it's going to be showing as https://portexsolutions.com.ng/ Paul's Hustle. But if you are building your website for the first time, let's say you are building your website for the first time, and you just, as in, you are building your first website for your business, for your client, you don't need to fill in anything here. All you need to do is just go down. Remember when we came in here, we saw something like WP here. WP, all you need to do is delete this WP away, go down here and click on install, because it's a fresh website, so it's just going to be showing normally it's a fresh website. But if you're, let's say, like now I'm doing a training and I want to show you guys how to develop a site, I don't have a domain name and a hosting plan, so all I need to do is just install a directory on my already existing website. They are going to appear as two different websites. portexsolutions.com.ng/Pulse Hustle is different from portexsolutions.com.ng. They are two different websites. They are two different websites. So this is all about installing in directory, and just, so if you are building your website for the first time, you don't need to fill in anything here. But let's say as time goes on and you want to start up another business, let's say, okay, you have a website design agency and you want to start up a digital marketing agency also, you can just come and, okay, instead of buying, let's say, instead of wasting my money to go and buy a new domain name and hosting plan, why don't I just, create a new directory under my already existing domain name, and maybe call it portexsolution.com.ng/digital guru/digital agency/digital organization. Come up with any name and develop your website. They are going to appear as two different websites. So after doing all of this, I'm going to come over to the password area. You can see admin account, so you're going to fill in your admin username. Let's say I want to leave this as my admin username, then my password. I can set up anything I want. Sometimes you can type out in everything to make it very strong. I just made a mistake. Okay, so let's quickly correct this particular error. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to install everything again. When I was typing just now, I mistakenly clicked on install and I did not actually know the password I used. So I'm just going to click on install once more. Click on install once more. I'll show you. Simple. In less than 1 minute, we can do all of this. So you can see this place I talked about just now. I remove this and maybe fill in something like Paul Hustle. Okay, so after doing that, I come down here, click on admin password and fill in the password I want to use. You can make yours stronger. But I'm cool with this. It's also going to work. So my username is admin and my password is just password. Very simple. So I'm just going to come down here, and you can see the installation button. Just click on install. So it's going to install for you. You can see checking the submitted data and it's loading up. Okay, so you can see what I was talking about just now. This is how your website's URL is going to appear. https://portexsolutions.com.ng/Pulse Hustle. It's a complete different website from portexsolutions.com.ng. These are two different websites. This portexsolutions.com.ng, it's already an existing website, while this one is a new website that we just want to create. So now this is the front end of your website and this is the back end of your website. What does front end and back end mean? Front end of a website is where everything about your website is being displayed, and the back end of your website is where all the work of your website is being done from. It's like let's say a kitchen and a dining room. A kitchen is a place where you cook your food, prepare your dishes and everything. Just where the work is being done. But in the dining room, it's where you display what you have cooked and have dinner, lunch, breakfast. Everything is always well arranged. But when you're cooking in the kitchen, maybe everywhere is going to be it's where all the work is being done. Your kitchen is where all the work is being done, and the dining room is where the things you have prepared are going to appear. So that's all about front end and back end. Your back end is where you cook everything or prepare everything about your website, while your front end is where everything displays for customers to see. Is where everything displays for your customers to see. And please, apart from your cPanel login details, your website login details is also very essential. You keep it properly. Hide it from everyone except maybe the person is close to you and you people are using the website to work together. Apart from that, make sure you keep your website login very well. Like Jumia, if anyone can get the back end of Jumia's website, the login details of Jumia's back end website, I'm sure that person is going to make it big, because he has just succeeded in entering the online property of Jumia. And you know, Jumia is a very big and big company. So always make sure that the back end of your login details to the back end of your website is kept properly. So that password and username we created just now is used to log into the back end of your website. But when you want to visit the front end of your website, anyone can visit your front end without having to log in or anything. So this is the link to the front end of your website, and this is the link to the back end of your website. You can see how it's displaying here: portechsolutions.com.ng/pulse/wp to admin. Now, when you see any site having something like this, WP to admin, just know that that particular site was built with WordPress. So let's say, for example, you can just google up a particular site, .com.ng/wp to admin. If you do this and it opens up, you're going to know that this particular website was built using WordPress. You can see I searched for jumia.com.ng/wp to admin, and it said not found. We couldn't find the page you are looking for. It means that this particular site wasn't built using WordPress. So to log into the back end of your website, like I said, if you want to know if your website was built using WordPress, just simply add a slash symbol and put in WP to admin, and if it opens up, know that that site was built using WordPress. So if you have the login details of that particular site, then you log in and you start doing anything you want to do, but it's wrong. So to log into the backend of our website, you can see this link here. I'm just going to open this link in a new tab, and this is the link to the front end of our website. So I'm also going to open this in a new tab. Okay, so this is the front end of our website. You can see how the front end of our website is looking very poor and not beautiful at all. We want to build up a very beautiful website. So to build this site, we are going to be using something we call themes. Now, every website, to build a particular website, you need to have themes. Without themes, you can't develop a proper website. Without your themes, you can't develop a proper website. So the themes we are going to be using in today's training, or in today's video, is what we call Divi themes. This is one of the best themes in the themes market, and it's one of the most expensive themes in the themes market. You can see these themes here. Now, Divi offers two different pricing plans: yearly access and lifetime access. You can pay $89 per year, which is their most popular plan, or a one-time price of $249 to get lifetime access and updates. Okay, so I'm going to explain this very quick to you. Divi Themes is one of the best themes in the theme market. We also have a site called themeforest.com. It's a site used to, buy themes. What they do on that site is that they sell themes. Now, when you want to build a construction website, you can go over to ThemeForest and search out for a construction theme that you like. Use it in developing your website. When you want to build a let's say a school website, you go over to ThemeForest, search for a school's website that you like, and you buy that particular theme and use it in building your website. But why I do not like using ThemeForest is that when you buy a particular theme, you can't really use that theme for other jobs or other websites, and you don't have well, how would I put it? You don't have a choice to choose from other varieties, except maybe you are buying only that particular theme. I don't know if you get everything I'm saying. Let me break it down for you. The difference between ThemeForest and Divi is that Divi, once you pay, let's say you are paying for $89 per year, it means after 1 year you need to renew this plan with $89 after 1 year. But if you are paying the $249, I have the lifetime access key. I bought it for $249. So if you are paying for the $249 lifetime key, you're going to have access for lifetime till eternity, and even after eternity, to use that. Even after you die, this thing is still going to be active. If you end your profession as a website designer, if you end your profession as a website designer, this particular team Divi is still going to be active. Let's say I'm a website developer. I finish up my university and I said, okay, I don't want to be designing websites again. I want to focus on what I studied in the university, which is accounting. I'm an accountant student of the University of Benin. So let's say I finish up my course on accounting and I decided to take up a job as an accountant and say I don't want to be designing websites again. And maybe 5 to 10 years later, I just decided, okay, I want to start up a business, but I want to develop a website for my business. And I go back into my computer, find out these Divi teams and start using it in developing to develop a website. It's going to work. It's not going to say, oh, you didn't use me for like 2-3 years, so I'm not going to work again. It's already expired. No, it does not expire. When you have the lifetime key, you don't pay for it again. It's your property and it's going to be your property forever. And you can also sell it out and use it to make money. You can sell it out and use it to make money. Let's say you bought this for $249. You can sell this at a very expensive rate and people are going to buy it from you. People buy it from you. They are hungry buyers online who need this thing. So they're going to just purchase it from you. You can sell it to anybody. You can give it out to anybody. So you can either make a choice to either go for the $89 teams or go for the $249 teams. I have the $249 lifetime key. If you need it, I can show you how you can get this particular team for as low as 5,000 naira. I got it for $249, but I've prepared a way that you can get this thing for as low as 5,000 naira. So if you need this thing, you can send me a DM or drop a comment in the comment section or send me a message on WhatsApp 08073701250 08073701250, and I'll provide these things. I'll show you how you can get it, or just drop a comment in the comment section saying you need this theme. Send me your email address and I'll send you everything you need to know about this particular theme and how to get it. So like I said, Divi gives you access to over 500 different kinds of themes layouts. Now let's say I want to build a construction website. When I go into my Divi layouts library, when I go to my layout library, I want to see different kind of themes, schools themes, construction themes. Let's say I want to build a school website, but the kind of theme I'm seeing on the school website, I don't really like it. I can decide, okay, I like the layout of the construction website. I can decide to use the construction website to develop a website for a school, and when I do that, I just import it into my site, configure it to fit a school's website. I want to develop maybe a business website and I see the kind of layouts that the business website has. I don't really like it, but I like that of the construction site. I can import it into my business site and use it to develop my website. So this is all about Divi. I know you might not understand what I'm saying. I'm going to show you how to do all of these. So I just took you, let's go back to our notes. We have installed WordPress via Softaculous, and the next step is to log in. To log into where? To log into to log into the back end of your website. So this is step 7. So step 8 says install Divi. Install Divi themes on your site. Install Divi themes on your site. So this is what step 8 says. Step 8 says install Divi themes on your site, and we're going to install Divi themes right now. Remember I said I have the lifetime access key, so I'm going to show you how you can install Divi themes on your site and how to start using it. So like I said, every website needs a theme. Without a theme, you can't develop your website, because a theme helps you to know how your website is going to be, where your sliders are supposed to be, where your text are supposed to be, images, where your menu, where your logo is supposed to be. So that's the work of a theme. So I'm going to show you how you can install a theme on your site and start using it to develop your website. Remember that when your themes are coming out, it's going to come out in demo content. I call demo content things you can use. So you're going to configure all of this to suit the taste of your business. Like I said, the major work of a theme is just like when you're building a house, you hire an architect to draw out a building plan for you, where how the house is going to look like. Same thing with a theme. A theme is just like a building plan. It helps you to know how your website is supposed to look like. So to install a theme on your website, to install a theme, you log into the backend of your website, log into the backend of your website. After logging to the backend of your website, let me quickly show you how to log into the backend of your website. To log into the backend of your website, all you need to do is just type in your domain name slash pause hustle. This is the name of the website slash Paul hustle slash wp to admin. So you click on login. So this is the domain name. If it's a new domain name, you don't really need to fill in all of this. Okay. Let's say it's because I just logged into this site not too long ago. That's why it's opening up like this. If it's maybe I logged into it a long time ago, when it opens up, they're going to ask me for my username and password. So you saw the username and password I filled in not too long ago. All I need to do is just fill in those username and password, and I'm going to log in. But I just logged into this site not too long ago, so they did not ask me for my username and password. So to install a theme on your site, you come over to appearance. This is the dashboard. Let me quickly say something. This is the dashboard of your website. So I'm going to explain everything here to you. Post is used to handle post, media to handle media, pages to manage pages, comments to manage comments. Appearance is used to manage appearance. Plugins are used to manage plugins. Users are used to manage users. Tools and settings, they're used to manage tools and settings. So this is all about the dashboard. So to install a new theme, you come over to appearance and click on themes. Come over to appearance and click on themes. So after doing that, you're going to see different kinds of themes here. These are the themes that came with this WordPress site, but we're not going to be using any of these. We are using Divi themes. We're using Divi themes. So to use Divi themes, you can see the add new option here. You're just going to click on this, click on add new, click on add new. Okay, so after clicking on add new, they're going to show you different kind of themes, but I don't really need any of this. So I'm going to click on this option here which says upload a theme. So I'm going to upload a theme from my computer. You can see if you have a theme in zip format, you may install or update it before uploading here. Your themes or plugins that you're uploading must be in a zipped format. You know how to zip a file. Let me quickly show you how to zip a file. Let me quickly show you how to zip a file. Let's say let me look for a file. Let's say this is a file. Yeah, this is a folder. So to zip this, all I need to do is just right click on this particular stuff. Then I'm going to come to okay, so you need to make sure that your folder or your file is zipped before uploading. You need to make sure it's zipped before uploading. So to upload a file, you can see the choose file option right here. Click on choose file. Click on choose file. So after clicking on choose file, you check for where you the file you are uploading is. So I think it's on my desktop, and you can see website design materials right here, and you can see Divi. You can see Divi, and you can see it's zipped already. Divi.zipped. So when you see it's if it's zipped, it's going to show you that it's zipped using the this name here, Divi.zip. So after doing that, you just simply click on install now. Click on install now. So you're going to wait for this particular theme to install. Okay, so you can see that this particular theme has been installed. So the next thing you're going to do is to activate. Remember, everything you install you must activate. When anything you install, you must activate. Don't just install and reload your site or something. So anything you install, make sure you activate. So after installing this theme, you can see installing theme from uploaded file divi.zip. So after doing that, I'm just going to click on the activate button right here. So I'm just going to click on activate to activate this particular theme. So you can see it's loading right here. You can see it's loading. So I'm going to wait for this. Okay, so you can see that our team has been activated and it's working already. So you can see that the active team on this particular website is Divi. It's Divi. So this is because we have activated it. So we're going to edit all of this. Remember that even after you have activated a new theme, your front end of your website is still going to be looking the way it is, because you have not uploaded a new layout on the website. It's just only a theme. I remember I said Divi has a lot of layouts. So Divi is just like a name. Then it has themes under it that or layouts under it that you can install on your site and use in developing your website. So that takes us to the next step. Let's go over to our notes. Step 9. So step 9 says that okay, so step 9 says that we should install required plugins on our website. Install required plugins on your website. There's something we are going to do to start installing layouts, but before that can be able to work, there are some plugins we need to install on our website, and one of those plugins is what we call the classic editor plugin. It's what helps you to edit your site. So to install a plugin, you go over to plugins area and you click on add a new plugin. You click on add a new plugin. So this is how you install plugins on your website or upload. Okay, so this is plugins. These are different plugins that has been provided for us by WordPress. You are going to, it's not easy to say we are not going to be using all of this, but there are some plugins that we are going to be needing, and also there are some plugins that are not here, so we're going to upload these plugins. They are also paid plugins. We buy these plugins. So to install a new plugin on your website, all you need to do is just come over to Classic Editor and click on install now. So this is how you install plugins, just the same way you install themes, that you click on install then activate. So to install a new plugin, you first of all click on install before you activate. You can see it's loading. The next thing you're going to see is that it's going to show something like activate to activate that particular plugin. Okay, so you can see that this plugin has been installed and it's showing activate now. So we're going to click on this to activate this particular plugin. We're going to activate this plugin so that it can start functioning on our site. Okay, so you can see that this particular plugin called Classic Editor is now active on our website. So the next thing we are going to start doing, since we have installed one of the plugins that has been needed, there are a lot of plugins that we're also going to need during this training. So there are a lot of plugins, like I said, that we're going to need, but we're going to start installing them one by one. So we have installed the first plugin called Classic Editor. It's what helps us edit our pages and everything. So the next step, which is the last step, is to start customizing and developing your website. Start customizing and developing your website. So to start doing that, we need, the first thing we are not going to do is to upload a theme. Remember, we have uploaded a theme, but we are going to upload a layout. Now, what's the layout? The layout is the design, but the theme we're using is Divi themes, but we're going to select one of the layouts to use for our website. So to do that, you're going to come over to pages, and click on add a new page. Click on add a new page. Okay, so after clicking on add a new page, you're just going to come here and give this page a title. What is a page? A page is what the different section of a website. Now when I log into a particular website, where I open up a particular website, they're going to show me different pages. You're going to see the home page, services page, about us page, contact us page, privacy and policy page. You're going to see different kind of pages, and this is how these pages are being created. This is how pages are being created. Just come over to pages and click on add a new page, and give your page a title. Now, so since this is a new page, we're going to give it a name called home. We're going to give it home. This is going to be our home page. This is going to be our home page. Okay, so after entering the name of the page, the name of the new page, the next thing you're going to do is to click on the use the Divi builder option right here. So you're going to click on this option, just click on this option, and it's going to load up for you, and you follow the next step. Okay, so after clicking on use the Divi builder option, this is going to pop up on your screen. So the next thing you're going to do is click on start building. Click on start building. So after clicking on start building, the next thing you're also going to do is something like this also going to come up again. So you're also going to click on something right. Okay, so after clicking on use the Divi builder and clicking on start building, the next thing you're going to click on is start building again. So just click on this particular button right here, start building. Click on it and just hold on. Okay. Okay, so after clicking on start building, three options are going to pop up for you. The first option is to build from scratch. It means you want to start developing your website from scratch. You want to build out your own layouts or your own themes by yourself. So sometimes I do use this, but it's kind of complicated. So most times I like using this particular option. So what is this option about? So remember, I said this means start building your own website and your own layout from scratch without using any layout. You can see build your page from the ground up. So it means you're not going to choose any layout. You just start building by yourself, but you need to be a professional before using this method. So to use this, this says choose from hundreds of world-class pre-made pre-made layouts or start from any of your existing saved layouts. This means you choose from a particular layout that has been given to you by Divi, you select that layout and start editing it to fit or the content of your company or your website. So why this option is to clone an existing page. So on this video, I'm going to be using on this training, I'm going to be using this particular option. It means to select a layout that has already been given to you by Divi, import it to your website and start editing it to fit your taste. So to do this, I'm just going to click on browse layout right here. Click on browse layouts. So we're going to browse the different layouts that Divi has given to us. Okay, so you can see right now that Divi has showed us the different prepared layouts they have. You can see the different categories: art and design, business, community and non-profit organizations. You can see education, events, fashion and beauty, food and drinks, health and fitness, online store, lifestyle, services, simple and technology. And you can see the different layouts here. You can see wedding, yoga, studio, farmers market, fashion, coffee, design agency, okay, agency layout park, learning management, restaurant, etc. So these are different kinds of layouts. So any kind of layout I want to use. Let's say I want to build a school website, but I see this web agency and I feel, oh, this layout looks very good for a school's website. I can use this web agency to design a school's website as far as I can configure it to look as good as that of an what do I call it, of as that of a school's website. So that's all about editing of or using of layout. Okay, so I can select from any of the layouts I like here. You can see business consultant, you can see different kinds of layouts, you can see food recipes, marathon, babysitter, software management, juice shop. So you can select from any of these. There are over, you can see over 1440 layouts here. So you just select from any one you need and use it in developing your website. So in this video, I'm going to be selecting this particular layout here. So you can just click to select the layout, just click on the layout that you want to use, click on the layout. Okay, okay, so after clicking on the layouts you want to use, now they are going to show you two options. The first option is that you can view the live demo of this layout. Let's say you want to look at how the layout is going to look like on your website. You can just view live demo here. Or if maybe you just like the layout and you don't need to view the live demo, you can just click on use this layout. So if you want to view it to check if it actually looks good before importing it into your site, you can click on view live demo. But if you do not want to check, maybe you just want to continue using it like that because you feel it's going to look good, all you need to do is just click on this option here, use this layout. So to use this particular layout, I'm just going to click on this use this layout. Now when you click on use this layout, they're going to ask you for authentication, and to do this you need to fill in your Divi username and password. You need to fill in your Divi username and password. Now when you purchase your Divi themes, they're going to give you a username and password. With that username and password, you can log in and start using any theme you want to use. So we have selected a particular layout now, and to use that layout we need to authenticate this site by installing or filling in our username and password. It's just like when you go to the bank and you're going with an ATM card. When you slot in the ATM card into the machine, nobody's going to tell you, I don't think this ATM is not yours. Don't put it into this machine. No, they are going to allow you to put in your ATM card into the machine. But when you put in your ATM card into your machine, to continue with the process, you need to fill in your PIN. And if your PIN is incorrect, you can proceed with the transaction. But if your PIN is correct, you can proceed with the transaction. Same thing we are doing here. We have selected a layout. Nobody stopped us from selecting a layout. We have selected a layout. But to use this particular layout, you need to fill in your username and password so that they can know that yes, you really have this thing with you. So I'm just going to fill in my username and password now. So after doing that, I'm going to click on this button here called submit. So after filling my username and password, you can see it has started importing. I clicked on submit and it has started importing. The particular layout we selected just now has started importing into our website. You can see estimated import time is remaining 1 minute. So we're going to wait for this to import. Sometimes it takes a lot of time, so you just have to remain calm and just wait for it to import. Okay, so right now we can see that our how do I call it, our team has successfully uploaded on our site, and you can see the different sections of this particular team Each and everything here is the back end of our website, so you can edit this page through this place, but I like editing my website from the front end. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So the next thing you're going to do is to publish this page so that it can save. Okay, so to publish this page, you just come up here and you can see the publish button. If you want to delete this particular page, maybe you do not need it again, you can just simply click on the move to trash option and this particular page is going to be deleted. But to save this page, everything you do, you must save. So to save it, you're just going to click on the publish button right here. So once you click on publish, this particular page is going to save and publish. Okay, so after publishing, you can see right now that it has been published and it's showing update. So that update means whenever you add a new change on this particular page, you can update it to save up. So we are going to visit the front end of our website to check if what we did actually worked. You can see that they're already working. We uploaded Divi and Divi team is already active. You can see it's showing Divi right now. But if you refresh this page, the particular team you uploaded not too long ago is not going to be showing. And I'm going to be telling you or showing you the reason why it's not going to show. The reason why it's not going to show is because we have not uploaded our homepage to show up. We have not made or set our homepage to show up. So to make that work, we're going to go back to the back end of our website. Go back to the back end of your website and go to settings. Go back to the back end and settings. Okay, so when you come to the back end of your website, you go over to your settings area. You can see settings right here. Come over to settings, and when you come to settings, okay, we're just going to leave this place because we have published this. So when you come to settings, you're going to go to reading. You're going to go to reading. Okay, so to make your website sorry, to make your website's layout show on your front end of your website, all you need to do is go to settings and click on reading. You can see reading right here, so you can see reading settings. So to make this work, you can see it's on your homepage displays is on your latest post, and you can see this here, your latest post. So to make this work, all you need to do is just click on a static page. Click on static page. After doing that, you can see home page here. Click on select on home page, then click on home. After doing that, remember, number one, go to settings, click on reading. After clicking on reading, it's going to open up like this, showing you reading settings. Then you're going to see your home page display. So you're going to click on the static page. It's going to be here on your latest post, but no, fix it on your static page. After doing that, click on home page and select home. So after doing that, you just come down here, forget about every other thing, come down and click on save changes only. So that's how you make your layout show on the front end of your website. So you can see that this has saved successfully. So you just come to the front end of your website and you refresh to check if everything you did actually. Okay, so yes, you can see everything we did actually worked. We are just good fully, so we can see this particular website layout properly. Okay, so you can see how beautiful this layout looks on this site. You can see everything. You can see the text, the images, everything, how everything looks beautiful, the colors, everything. So all edit it to fit or to carry your business content. You can see everything here are all in demo content. It just gives you a layout of how your website is supposed to be. So you can fix in an image of yours here, your own text, you can fill in everything here, you can fill in your own images here, everything. You just need to edit each and every of these things. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. But before we do that, the next thing I'm going to do or show you is what we call site title, to change your site title. But let me quickly show you something quick. Let's say jumia.com.ng, jumia.com.ng. Okay, delete all of this and enter. Okay, so this is Jumia's official website. It's an e-commerce website, and I'm going to be doing a video or preparing a video on this channel on how to build an e-commerce website. But something I want to quickly show you here is what we call site title. Now you can see where my mouse is right now, and when I place my mouse here, something is going to pop up showing Jumia Nigeria, online shopping for groceries, appliances, and more, jumia.com.ng. Now this is what we call site title. The Jumia Nigeria is the site title, and the other stuffs are also the subtitle. So I'm going to be showing you how to do this. You can see our website here is showing my blog, my WordPress blog. No, it's not supposed to be showing this. It's supposed to be showing something like this. So to make this work, all you need to do is go back to the back end of your website, and when you go to the back end of your website, go over to settings and click on general. Click on general settings. Okay, so you click on general settings. Okay, so when you click on general settings, this is going to open up for you, and you can see site title and tagline. So this my blog you are seeing here is the site title, and this my WordPress blog is the tagline. So we're going to edit all of this. Our site title should carry the name of our website, which is Paul's Hustle. Remember, the name of this website is Paul's Hustle, just that we installed it in a directory because we do not have a new domain name. So if you are building your own website, this is all you just need to do. Filling Paul's Hustle, do not install in directory, just the place of directory, clean that stuff up and just install like that. So this is how you edit the site title of your website. So the next thing we're going to be editing is also the tagline. How do we edit the tagline? You're fixing something about your business. Let's say best website designing agency or company and digital marketing agency in Benin City, Nigeria. Okay, so after doing that, you just come down here and you click on save changes. Everything you do, make sure you save. If you do not save, whatever you do is not going to work. It's not going to work. So after doing that, you can see go to the front end of your website and refresh to check if what you actually did worked. So everything you do, save, then go to the front end of your website to check if it's okay. So you can see right now that I have reloaded my screen, and our site title and tagline is now carrying the name of our website and what our website is into, just like the same way we saw on Jumia, online shopping, groceries for appliances and more. And Pulse also is about best website design company and digital marketing agency in Benin City, Nigeria. So this is how you edit your tagline and your site title. So after doing that, the next thing I'm going to also show you to develop is how to add a logo to your website. Now Divi has shown us the place where our logo is supposed to be. This is the area where our logo is supposed to be. This is where our menus are supposed to be. Text and images, content, they are all supposed to be down below. So this is where our logo is supposed to be. And the standard size for a logo is 300 by 100. 300 by 100. And the app I usually use in developing or designing my logos and sliders is what we call okay, I've deleted it. Okay, yeah, look at it. Fireworks by Macromedia. Although mine has been expired, it expired last week, so I need to renew my subscription. Although I have not done that yet because I just forgot to do it. But I have a logo that I could simply just upload right here now, so we can continue with our training, and I want to start wasting your time. So like I said, I use Fireworks by Macromedia to design my logos and my sliders. So you can use your own application. It must not be Fireworks, but if you need Fireworks, you can let me know and I'll show you how to get it. So like I said, I use Fireworks to develop my logos, and the standard size for a logo is 300 by 100. So I'm going to show you how to install a logo on your site. So to install a logo, you go to the back end of your website and you scroll down, and you can see Divi right here. You can see Divi. So you come over to Divi, come over to the different options here and click on Team Builder, or you can just simply click on Divi for it to open up. Okay, so when this opens up, they are going to show you different options, and the first option you are seeing here is logo. So when you come over to logo, you are just going to click on upload. Like I said, my logo designer app, or my pictures designer app, Fireworks, has been expired, so I can't show you how to design a logo now. But the standard size for a logo, for those of you who are graphics designers, is 300 by 100, and I'm sure most of you might have the different apps you use in creating your pictures and your sliders. Like I said, I use Fireworks, and the standard size for a logo, you must remember this, the standard size for a logo is 300 by 100. So I'm going to show you how to upload a new logo on your site. Let's say I already have a designed logo already. To upload a logo on your site, you just come over to the upload button right here, click on upload, click on upload. Then when you click on upload, so when you click on upload, they're going to show you two options: your media library or your upload files. So we're going to go to upload files. You're going to go to upload files. So when you click on upload files, you're going to ask you to select files, drop files to upload, or select files. So I'm just going to click on select files to select the logo I want to use to develop my. Okay, so this particular logo we are going to be installing is another logo for a different website, but I'm going to just be using this particular logo for this video. You can see I'm clicking on my mouse is currently on James Web Agency, and the item type is GIF file. Date that it was created was 24th of December 2020 at 8 o'clock a.m. The dimensions, that's the size, is 300 by 100. So your logo size must always be in 300 by 100. So to select this particular file, I'm just going to click on it and click on open for it to import into our website. Okay, you can see right now that this particular logo has been imported. You can see 300 by 100 pixels. You can see it has been imported. So you just go down. If you want to delete this, you can just simply delete it from here. But if you want to set this as your logo, you just go down and click on set as logo. So you can see that your logo has been set. So you go down here. Like I said, everything you do, you must save. Just scroll down, keep on scrolling, and when you come here, you click on save changes. So you can see that it's loading for it to save, and it's going to show you that yes, it has been saved. Okay, you can see that the green button just now showing it has been saved. So we're going to check this if this actually worked. Go back to the front end of your website and refresh your website to check if what you did just now actually works. This is very simple to do. It's very simple to do. Just for you to follow the steps, and you're going to have a good and great result. Okay, you can see the logo is showing right here. James logo does this. I was just also preparing a video like this to teach some people how to develop websites, and I just decided to do a simple logo for them to show them how to design logos. Unfortunately, my logo designer or pictures designer Fireworks just expired. I will have showed you how to use Fireworks to develop a new picture or logo. So this is a SketchUp work I did showing James Web Agency. So you can see how we install this right now as a logo. So the next thing we are going to do is to import sliders into our website. What are sliders? Sliders are images that helps to catch the attention of your customers or your customers that visit your website. So they are sliders, sliding images that helps to captivate your or capture your customers' attention when they visit your website. So to do this, to import a new slider into your site, all you need to do is just to go to plugins. Okay, so when you come to plugins, the particular plugin we want to install now is a plugin called Slider Revolution, but this plugin does not appear on our plugins that came with WordPress. It's a paid plugin. I bought this plugin. They have sliders. They are used for Sliders Revolution to import sliders into your site. Like I said, I bought these plugins. So to upload this plugin, like I said, it didn't come with WordPress. I bought it. So to upload it, you just come over to the upload plugin button right here and click on upload plugin. When you do that, you just choose your file you want to upload. You choose your file that you want to upload. So when you do that, you just search for where this particular plugin is and import it into your website. So this plugin happens to be on my desktop. It happens to be on my desktop. So I'm going to go to website design tools or materials, website design materials, and you can see revolution slider. This is where what we're looking for. So you just open this up, and this is what we want to install, rev slider. So when you click on that, it's going to show an installation button. You can see install now. So once you click on install now, this particular plugin will begin installation. Okay, so the plugin called Revolution Sliders Revolution has been installed into our website. So the next thing you're going to do is to activate this plugin. So you click on activate to activate this plugin. So when you do that, it's going to be showing on the your dashboard right now. So just hold on a bit so that this can. Okay, so you can see that this particular plugin called Sliders Revolution has been activated. You can see this here. So to work on this Sliders Revolution and make sliders appear on your website, all you need to do is come to Sliders Revolution and click on Slider Revolution right here. Click on Slider Revolution for it to open up. Okay, so when this opens up, you're going to be seeing different options. You see new slider, add slider from template, and import slider. We're going to be using. Okay, so out of these three options, like I said, we are using this particular option called the import slider option, just the same way you're importing themes into your site. That's the same way we're going to be importing this particular slider into our site. So we're going to click on import slider, click on import slider. Okay, so when you click on import slider, this is going to open up and it will ask you to choose a file. So you're just going to click on choose a file to select a file that you want to upload. Okay. Okay, so when you click on import a file and you click on choose a file, all you need to do is just come over to sliders here. Remember we installed Rev Slider just now. So to import sliding images into your site, it's just like when we were installing our Divi themes. We will first of all install the Divi themes. After doing that, we created the page. After creating a page, we went and choose a layout to import into our site. Same thing here. We have installed Revolution Slider, the thing that performs the slider revolution stuff. We have installed it into our site. So the next thing is to choose sliding images or templates or layouts that we can use to create our sliders. So you can see the sliders options right here. You can open this and choose from any of these images. You have slider 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I can decide to choose slider 4. I can decide to choose slider 4. So after doing that, you just click on import slider. Click on import slider. Okay, so you can see that the sliders, they have been imported into our site, and you can see the different images here. These are all demo content, so you're going to have to edit each and every of these to carry your own business content or your website content. So we're going to edit each and every of these slides. Okay, so these different options means a lot of things here. This is to save, this is slide editor, and this is slide settings. But before I talk about all these things, I'm going to show you how you can start making your sliders work or display on the front end of your website. So that's what I want to show you right now. Okay, so to make your sliders display on the front end of your website, all you need to do is to place your mouse on this or the sliders, the images that you just imported. After doing that, let me quickly show you something. So when you place your mouse on the images you have imported, after doing that, you can see a drop down arrow right here. Just click on that drop down. You're going to see different options. So now the first option here is embed slider, export, delete, duplicate, and preview. So we want to embed this slider into the pages of our website so that these sliders can become a page or a section of the pages on our website. So to do this, you place your mouse on embed slider, click on embed slider, and the embedding shortcode is going to be generated for you. So to make this particular pictures or these particular sliders display on your site, you just copy this code carefully. Do not make mistakes. Copy this code, copy, control copy, or right click and click on copy. So I'm just going to paste this somewhere so I don't have to start coming over to this place again when I want to start let's say if the thing did not if it did not copy properly. You can see that these particular sliders did not copy properly. So I'm just going to copy this again, copy it again, copy this again, copy, copy, copy. So after doing that, make sure you copy it properly. After doing that, I just click on close, and when I click on close, I go over to pages. I go over to pages and I click on all pages. Go over to pages and I click on all pages. Okay, so to make this particular slider work on the front end of your website, all you need to do, like I said, go over to pages and click on all pages. After doing that, you edit the page you created before, which was home. Click on edit, click on edit, and not quick edit, just edit. Okay, you can see edit page, Paul Hustle. Okay, so this is our pages, and this is where you can start adding your slider revolution code that can start displaying your sliders on your website. Okay, so to do this, you just look for any of the section button. You look for any of the section button. Now we can use this. So I'm just going to click on this blue button here. Look for any of the blue buttons on your page and click on it. So when I click on it, it's going to show me something that I'm going to choose from. Okay, so when this opens, after clicking on the blue button, you're going to see three options pop up on your screen. Number one, regular, specialty, and full width. So we're going to be using the full width code. So I'm just going to click on full width. I'm going to click on full width. Okay. Okay, so when you click on full width, different full width options are going to open up for you. You have full width code, you have full width header, you have full width image, full width map, full width menu, full width portfolio. For those beginners that are just starting up as a website designer, if I ask the question that which of these are we going to choose, many of you are going to choose full width image because you guys, and if I ask you your reasons, you say no, we are uploading an image, so I think we should upload using full width image. No, we are going to upload using full width code because images uses code and we just copied an image code. So we're going to use the full width code option. Just click on full width code. Okay. Okay, so when you click on full width code, full width code settings is going to open up for you to put in your code that you just copied. So you just place your mouse on this black board, this black platform here, and you fix in your code, or you paste in your code that you just copied. Okay, so you just paste in the code that you copied. That's the embedded code you copied from Slider Revolution, and this is the code. After doing that, you can see the save option here, this blue option, blue button right here. So you just click on it for it to save. You click on it for it to save. Okay. Okay, so after fixing in your full width code, the next thing you're going to do to make your slider show on the front end of your website is to move the slider to wherever you want to be. So you can see where this slider is right here. These are different sections of your website. These are different sections of your website. So if you can see, this slider is on one, two, three, four. I think on the fourth row. This slider is on the fourth row. So you can make this slider to be the first thing you want your customers to see when they enter in your website. So to do that, you just need to move your sliders to where. Okay, so this is the front end of our website, and you can see where our slider came to appear. That's about the third row of our website. So we want to make this particular slider to be appearing on the first row. That's this particular place, so that when anyone comes into our website, they will immediately see our slider. You can decide to make it, is your choice, anywhere you want to leave it. You can decide to leave it here, it's also good here. You can decide to fix it at the top of your website. So we're going to make this appear at the top of our website. To do that, you go to the back end of your website and you place your mouse on this particular option here. This option is to move this particular section. This is the settings for this section, and this is to duplicate the section, while this is to delete this particular section. So to move this section to the top, all you need to do is just place your mouse on this particular button right here and click, and right click on your mouse, then move section to the top. Just keep moving to the top till you get to the top. You can see it's moving. You can see it's moving. You can see it's moving. You can see it's still moving. You can see it's still moving. It's still moving. Okay, so we are not at the top yet. Just keep moving. Okay, we are at the top now. we are going to place this particular slider here. We're going to place it here so you can see it's already at the top. So after doing that, you just click on update for this to save up. You just click on update, then you go back to the front end of your website to refresh. Go back to the front end of your website to refresh. Okay, so you can see that the slider that was showing below just now is now showing at the top. So when anyone logs into our website, the first thing this person is going to see is the slider right here. So this is how you set up your sliders for your website. This is how you set up your sliders for your website. So the next thing I'm going to show you how to do on your website is what we call site security. Site security. Now you can see this website is already secured. It has HTTPS. When your website is having HTTP without an S, know that that particular website is not secured. And any website you are building for your client or you are building for your business, always make sure that website is secured. Always make sure that website is secured. Okay, so to secure your website, although this website is already secured, you can see it here when it's showing a key and HTTPS. Just know that that particular website is already secured. And like I said, your website must be secured. It's very, very important. If your website is not secured, sometimes some people might be scared to do business with you because as a business and you own a website, your website is always supposed to be secured. Your website is supposed to be secured. So to do this, you simply go over to plugins, go to plugins, click on add new plugin, click on add new plugin, and the plugin I use, the SSL I use is really simple, really simple SSL, really simple SSL. So I'm just going to search this out. Search this out. It's really simple SSL. You can see it right here. So this is the SSL plugin I use. So there are different SSL plugin here. You can select from any of these ones to secure your website, to have HTTPS. When you buy your domain names and everything, it's going to be having HTTP. But because I installed the directory and the directory I'm installing in, the website is already secure. That's why this particular website is always secure. But if it's a new site, it's going to be showing HTTP. So you need to secure your website. So to do this, all you need to do is just click on install and activate. So once you click on install and activate, your website is going to be showing HTTPS and it's going to be secured. Your website is going to be secured. Okay, so the next thing I'm also going to show you, the next thing I'm going to show you is how to start developing your website. How to start developing your website. So I'm going to be developing my website from the front end of my website. I'm going to be developing my site from the front end of my website. So how do you develop your website from the front end of your site? You can see the enable visual builder button right here. Enable visual builder. So to develop your site, you enable this visual builder. It helps you develop or design your site from the front end of your site. It helps you design your site from the front end of your site. Okay, but before we start designing our website from the front end, there's something I also like to show you. I showed you how to import sliders into your site, but I did not show you how to change these sliders. These are all demo content, so I want to show you how you can start designing your own website, your own sliders. So to do this, you just simply go over to your dashboard and click on slider revolution. Click on slider revolution. Like I said earlier, I use Fireworks to develop my sliders and my images, my images, my what they call it, my logo. So I use Fireworks to do all of that. You might have a different app you use for the graphic designer. You might have an app you use, so you can use that particular app to design your sliders, your themes, your logos, etc. So you need to have the basic knowledge of a graphic designer before you can do all of this. But it's just a pity that my subscription for my Fireworks just expired, and I've not reactivated it. So I will have showed you how you can use Fireworks to develop all of this. So before you start developing your sliders or doing anything concerning your sliders, you can see the first slider here. Well, first thing you do is to go to this particular option saying slider settings. Right now we're on slider editor, so we'll go over to slider settings. We'll go over to slider settings. Okay, so what do you do on slider settings? Number one, the first thing you do when you get to slider settings is to turn all of this off. Just turn them off. These are the grid size of your phone, your tablet, and your laptop. But we are going to be using only one, because if we leave all of this open, and anyone goes to maybe the way our website is displaying on a laptop, if we leave all of this open, the way our website displays on a laptop, if you open this particular website on a phone, it's going to be showing in a different way. The sliders are not going to be well arranged. It's going to the text are going to be, piled up together. So you need to turn all of this off and just use only this only just use this alone. This is the recommended size, the desktop large size. So we are going to be using only this particular size, and the slide size of our sliders, of our sliders is 1170 px by 670 px. So when you want to develop your sliders, all you need to do is just go over to your your app that you use in developing your sliders, and when they ask you the size to use, just use 1170 px by 670 px. If you use any size lesser than this or higher than this, your sliders are not going to be displaying properly on your website. So that's why I brought you over to this particular area. It's called slider settings. Slider settings, you can see where we are right now. Slider settings. So the first thing that I showed you do is to turn all of this off. Turn them off. Before they were showing on, so you just turn each of them off. So after doing that, you copy this size 170 px by 670 px and use it in developing your site. So after doing that, you can see the green option right here saying save settings. So after doing anything here, we just click on save, so that everything we do are going to save up. Okay, so we're just going to click on the green save button. You can see it saving. Please wait for a moment. You can see slider updated. So after doing that, you come back to your slide editor, so you can start uploading your sliders for your website. Remember, everything, all the sliders you're seeing right here, they are all demo content. They are just giving you a format of how your sliders are supposed to be. So you need to edit all of this and change them to your own content. So you come back to slide editor, so you can start uploading your slider. So this is our slider. This is where we design everything about our slider. So okay, so start designing your slider. The first thing you're going to do is to upload a new slider. You can see that this does not fit the description of our website. Your slider helps to tell a little story about your website. So your sliders are supposed to be extremely beautiful. You can see how nice and neat this particular image is. You can see how nice and neat it is. So your sliders needs to be extremely beautiful. So to import a new slider, just come over to this particular option here saying media library and click on media library. Okay, so when you get to media library, you can either choose from any of these files here, but we're not going to choose from any of these files because they are stuffs that, or pictures that are on this particular website. So we're just going to go over to upload files, click on select files to select the particular image you want to use for your slider. Remember that the sliders you are preparing must be how would I say, it must be the size I showed you, the recommended size, so that it can display well on your website. So this is one of the sliders I created. Okay, this is not it actually, so let me just quickly look for it. Okay, I think this should be it. You can see 1170 by 670 px. So to import this particular slider, I just quickly did this design so I can use it for my last video. So I'm also going to be using this design for this video. So I'm just going to click on it to import or to upload into our website. Okay, you can see it's done importing, and you can see the size here, 1170 by 670 pixels. So after doing that, just click on this insert button to insert this particular slider or image into your website. Okay, so I think that particular image we were trying to import just now has a little issues, because when I tried importing it, it refused to import. But when I imported a different image, which was a different image, you can see that the image is showing here properly. But when I tried importing the other one, it refused to import. But the same process we used in importing that image just now, after clicking on upload file, selecting the file, all you need to just click on it and click on insert, and it's going to insert into your website. Okay, it's has worked properly now. You can see the image has just changed. So after doing that, always make sure you try to balance your text. Always make sure you try to balance your text so that your text can show properly on your website. Always make sure you try to balance your text. You can see right here that the image is not showing properly. It's kind of blurry. It's just that I was kind of in a hurry when I was trying to develop or design this particular image, because I was preparing a video the last time. I was showing same thing I was teaching on website development for a business, and I just quickly showed the guys there how to develop a an image using Macromedia fireworks. So that's why I quickly did not have to take my time to develop this particular image. But so since the image is kind of blurry, when you are designing your own site, always try to make sure that you look for a very standard image that's going to look very beautiful on your site. And that always try to make sure that you try to balance your text. Always try to make sure that you try to balance your text. Is very important. You can see that this particular text now is entering into the face of the man. So to balance this text, to make it look nice, you just click on the text and come over to this particular place here. You can see it's at 70px, so you can reduce the size of this text to, let's say, 45 to 45. Okay, 45. Okay, you can see right now that we have reduced the size of this text and it's showing properly. So to edit your text, just double click on that particular text. Then something like this is going to open up for you, so you can delete what is there and fix in your own text. You can say you are welcome. Okay, I made a mistake. You are welcome to to James Digital Agency. Oh, sorry, I thought, sorry, to Paul's Hustle, Hustle, Paul's Hustle. Okay, now there are two things I would like to talk about. Number one is that when you see that you're typing and your text is too long, it's two things. It's either you try to also reduce the size of this text again, or the next text area, you can fill in some of your text into the next text area. So can just click on this to delete some things here. Let's say you can delete to pause also and just leave you are welcome, then come over to the next text area and edit this to complete the remaining words. So you can remove this and say you are welcome to Paul's Paul's Hustle, hustle Suppose hustle. Okay, so this is how you edit your text. So after doing that, you can just click on anywhere on the screen for it to close. You can see that this is also still too large, so you can just click on it, come over here to reduce the size. Let's say you want to reduce the size of this to 40. Okay, you can reduce the size of this to 40. So when you do that, you just come back and click on any part of your screen for it to check if it's actually reduced, and can adjust it to anywhere you want it to go. To adjust it, just click on it once, and you can just, do not remove your hand from your mouse. Just keep changing to where you want it to be. So let's say I want it to be here, I can take it here. Let's say I want it to be here, I can fix it here. So this is how you edit your sliders. All of this, let's say you don't need any of this, you can simply click on it, and on your keyboard, keyboard, you click on the delete option. Okay, so they are going to ask you, portexsolutions.com.ng says delete this particular layer. Yes, I want to delete it. So once you click on yes, just go back here. You can see it has already been deleted. So if you want to also delete the second one, maybe you do not also need it, just also click on it, go to your keyboard and click on delete. They're also going to ask you what text solutions is going to say. This says delete layer. Yes, I want to also delete this layer. So this is how you delete layers. This is how you delete layers. Now let me show you how you can add a new layer. Let's say you have other text you want to also write and you do not have space to continue writing that stuff. So you want to create a new text area. There are two ways. It's either you duplicate your already existing text, like I can duplicate this. To do that, I'll just right click on this and you can see the duplicate option. It's either you duplicate it or just right click on any part of your screen and click on add a new layer. So they're going to ask you the type of layer you want to add. Is it a text, image, audio, video, button, shape, or objects? What do you want to add? I want to add a text layer. So when I click on text layer, it's going to open up and showing me a demo content. So I edit to my choice of words. I'll edit to my choice of words and just click on any of part of the screen for it to save. Now let's say you want to edit your text, you want to change the type of text you are using. You can see this here, style template. So once you click on it, you can select any type of template you want to use for your text. You can select any kind of template you want to use for your text. So when you select any type of template, you can see that it has changed. You can see the way it is looking now. It has changed. It has changed. So with this is where all the editing starts from, or all the editing works. So let's say I want to go with this. I can just come back here and increase the size of this particular text to, let's say, 45. So let's see how it's going to look like. Okay, and the gap is too much. Let's say the gap is too much. I can take it up a little. So this is how you edit your sliders and everything. So when you are done, always make sure you click on the save slide option. Always make sure you click on the save slide option. Okay, so when you save your slide, you come over here, and let's say you want to edit this particular slide or edit this one. You can just click on it, but before you click on it, always make sure you have saved that particular slide you just edited. It's very important. It's very important. Now let's say the sliders on your site are not enough. You can see that we have just 3 slides on this particular website. So let's say we want to have up to 4 or 5. You can see a duplicate option here. Once you click on duplicate, this particular slide is going to duplicate and you're going to have 4 slides on this site. So you edit each of them to contain your company's content. So with that being said, I'm going to show you now how to start developing your website, how to start developing the text and content of your website. Okay, so you have seen how I edit my sliders and everything. So like I said, after editing each sliders, always make sure you save your sliders so that your design or anything you have done does not just wipe off. Then to check if what you did actually worked, come back to your front end and reload your site. So to start editing, like where we were before, to start editing your site, you just click on enable visual builder. So when you click on enable visual builder, it helps you to build your website from your front end. So to build this particular area, you can see that all of these are all in demo content, so we're going to edit it to our own content. Now there's something called plagiarism checker. Now Google frowns at people who copies people's work directly without passing it through plagiarism check. What does plagiarism check helps you to do? Plagiarism checker helps you to make sure that the particular content you are copying from a person's website has been edited, and some things has been changed. Because like when you are building your website, you can't just build your website alone without checking other people's website, your competitors and everything, to know what these guys are doing, that they are getting clients online. So when you're building your website, I can decide, okay, I'll just search on Google website developers, okay, website design companies in Nigeria. A list of website design companies in Nigeria are going to come up for me. You can see Diamond Web Design, Swick Digital, Kivos Web Bouncers, and ICT Solutions in Nigeria. So these are my competitors, and I want to copy these guys because they are really good. You can see this guy has 5 stars rating. So I want to copy these guys so I can start doing what they are doing. They are my competitors. So all I need to do is just open this guy's website and start copying what they're doing. But Google frowns at when you copy someone's work. It's just like in an examination, you're copying someone's work. No, you need to edit some kind of things, change some kind of terms. Let's say on their own website, they use best professional website designer in Nigeria. You can come and say best digital or website guru in Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. So that's how you try to always make sure you edit your, Okay, so like I was saying, you need to make sure that all your text pass through plagiarism check before you start, before you can start using it to develop your site. But what I always do to save my time, I always make sure that whenever I copy something from someone's website, I edit each and every line of what I copied to change one or two things, because passing through plagiarism check, it has to take me a lot of time. So I don't have that luxury of time. So I just come up with something in my head and start typing and changing what I want to change. And I believe that when I'm done and I pass this thing through plagiarism check, it's going to show me correct. Now, so to start editing your website, just go over to Google and tap for plagiarism checker, and you can use that for your text and all of that. But today I'm just going to be showing you straightforward how to start editing your text. To start editing your text, there are two ways. You just hover around this text, and you're going to see something like a settings. Okay, something like settings. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, you can see what I'm talking about. This is a module. This particular text you're seeing here is a module. So to edit this, you just click on module settings, and when it opens up, you can start editing what you want to edit. So let's say I can just edit this from here, cancel all of this out, and say best. Okay, best say website best website developer. Okay, best website developer in Benin City, Nigeria. Okay, so this is how you edit your text. It's very simple, very simple. That's why I like building my website from the front end of my site. So to edit this particular module again, you can just select on module settings. So when it opens up, you can see title. What do you want to use as your title? You can delete this off and say put in the name of your website there, Paul's. Okay, Paul's Paul's hustle. Pause hustle. Now this is the name of our website, so I can just fill that in here as our text. Then you are seeing buttons. These are links. They are buttons. You call them buttons, and there's always a link embedded in each of these buttons. There's always a link embedded in each of these buttons. So on these buttons, you can either put in your Facebook link or your WhatsApp link or any link at all that people can reach you through. So this is how edit text on your website. So let me show you another easier way of editing your text. Now when you click on enable visual builder, remember you're on visual builder, you can just place your mouse at anywhere you want to edit, delete what is actually there, and fill in your own text. So you can say Paul's hustle is one of the best websites developing agency in Benin City, Nigeria. Full stop. We are usually referred to as the builders of the online world. So after doing this, you can see this particular button right here. You just click on it and different options are going to come up for you. So when these different options come up, you're just going to see a save option right here. So you click on save so that whatever thing you do or write is going to save for you. If you just finish and go out to your front end and refresh without saving, what you did is not going to save. You can see it showed us saved just now. So let's go to the front end of our website to see if what you did actually saved. So we come to your front your main site, you just refresh. That's why when you want to enable visual builder, always enable it in a new tab. Don't just click on it, although you can click on it, but always enable it in a new tab. Just click and enable in a new tab. To exit, you can just click on exit visual builder and it's going to exit for you. It's going to exit for you. Okay, so let's go down and see if what we did actually saved up. You can see Pulse Hustle. Pulse Hustle is one of the best website developing agency in Benin City, Nigeria. We are usually referred to as the builders of the online world. You can see how easy and simple it is to edit text from the front end of your site. It's very, very simple and easy. Now, let's say we want to edit this place. Let's say building successful businesses since, okay, I didn't start up 1995. I actually started up this agency Pulse Hustle today. We just started building this website today. So started this in 2021. Started this in 20, but when you are building your website, let's say you just started up, like I'm teaching you right now how to develop website. So you cannot come here and say I learned how to design a website in 2021, I'm going to fill in 2021. No, you can backdate yourself and say, okay, I started this in 2015. Because when people come to your website, they want to know how long experience you have in this field. They want to know how long experience you have in this field. And when you're coming up and say, okay, I just started building my website in 2021, they might not say, oh, this guy, I don't think is really strong in the business. I don't think he's really good enough. So what I always do is that I try to backdate what I do so that when people come to my website and see something about my website, they always know that, yes, or my customers website, they always know that, yes, this guy is really good. Maybe he has been in this business for a very long time. Like I showed you a site previously, a Korea website, Sildex. That website, I think the date on that website is 19 something, 1990 something. So it's always advisable that you backdate your site so that it shows how experienced you are. It's your call though. It's your call though. So this is how you edit text and everything on your site. Now when you're editing, always make sure that if there's a text on this part, the text here always balances, always balances the amount of space here. Now you can see that the space margin between this text is too much. So to reduce it, you just click on settings. You click on settings, and when you click on settings, move over to design, over to design, and you're going to see an option called text. Just click on it, click on text. Okay, click on text, and you're going to see a variety of options concerning your text. You're going to see a variety of options concerning your text, but this is not where this is actually done from. Let's go to advanced and go back to design again. Okay, content. Okay, so let's go over to design. Okay, so when you come over to design, you just click on sizing. Click on sizing. Now, I want to try to reduce the size of this of this text. Okay, so it's not actually on sizing. Let's check on spacing. Okay, yeah, I think this is where it is. So to reduce the space between this text, you can either reduce it using this. Okay, this to move it upward or downward. Okay, okay, so this is just a simple way you edit your text and everything on your site. Okay, so let's say we want to edit images. Let's say we want to start editing images. You want to change a particular image to fixing your own image. Let's say these different images here, we want to change them to our own type of image. Remember, these are all demo content and want to change them to our own type of image. We don't like all this content. So all you need to do is just, this is a module. Each and everything here, it's a module. So just come over to this module and click on settings. Come over to the model and click on settings. So when you click on settings, this particular image is going to open up for you. So all you need to do is just click on the delete button and click on add a new image. Click on add a new image. Then you can browse out a new image from your laptop. from your computer, so click on select files to select a new image. Okay, so let's say we want to select this particular image, or let's say we want to select this. You just select it, and it's going to upload into your website. Okay, you can see how it's just successfully uploaded. You can see it has been uploaded. So when I click on upload a new image, this particular image is going to upload into my site, but it's not a proper image. It does not cover the whole the whole area. So just try to look for good images that you can use that can fit in the size of that particular image area. So let's say we want to change this. We can come here, click on delete, and add a new image. Let's say we want to upload this here. Want to upload this. So when you click on upload an image, it's going to upload for you. So when you do that, just click on save, and it's going to show up here. So this is how you upload images into your site. This is how you upload images into your site. What about videos? How do you upload videos into your website? You want to have a video of your company on your website. To do that, you can just come over to the video area. Let's say this is the video. Now this is the video. When you play this particular video, it's going to play for you. So I'm going to pause this right now and show you how to edit this and change this demo video right here. So to do this, you click on model settings, then when you click on model settings, the video is going to open up for you. So I'm just going to delete this video away from this site. After doing that, I click on add a new video. So they're going to ask me to either upload a video or insert from URL. So I'm going to insert from URL. How do I get a URL for the video I want to upload? To simply do this, I go over to Google, go over to new tab, and I search for youtube.com is the search engine for videos. So when I come over to YouTube, I can just simply search for website design videos I can use for my for my business. So let's say I want to search for I can say website design short videos. Okay, so let's look for the ones that I'm very short. You can see this one here is very short, just 50 seconds. You can see how the video is looking very nice and beautiful. Okay, so to use this particular video, all I need to do is just right click on the video and copy video URL. Right click on the video and copy video URL. So after I do that, I go over to my website and paste this URL here. I just paste this URL here. I delete this away. So after doing that, I click on insert into post. And this particular video is going to upload into your site. So you can see it has uploaded. Now after doing all of that, you just click on save. And let's see if this actually worked. Yes, it's working on our site. You can see it here. So this is a very simple and easy way to import videos into your site. Remember, when you're doing anything, make sure you save, because there are sometimes a lot of mistakes are going to come up. Let's say you mistakenly close this tab, or your laptop just starts showing low battery and wants to turn off, and you forget to plug in your charger and your laptop turns off. Anything you have done during that period is not going to save. I've designed a full page of a website before, and I forgot to save that particular page. Something happened and I lost everything. I had to start all over again. So always make sure that when you are designing your sites, you save. Anything you do, you upload an image, you click on save. When you upload the text, you click on save. Anything you're doing, always save that particular thing. Now let me show you how to edit a button. I've showed you how to edit text. I've showed you how to edit images. I've showed you how to upload videos into your website. The next thing I want to show you is how to edit a button. Now this is a particular button. To edit this button, I just click on settings. And go over to button. Okay, this is the button. Let's say this button wants to be I can delete this words here and say chat now, chat now. So after I do that, I just come over to link. That's the link of the button. Okay, so the link should be, how do I get this link? Let's say I can go over to my WhatsApp or my Facebook to copy my link. Go over to Facebook to copy a link of my business page or something and paste it into that particular area. So this, let's say this is the link of my business page or of my business Facebook profile. So I'm just going to copy this link. When I copy the link, I go back to my site and you can see button link. So I'm just going to paste this link right here. Click on paste. So after doing that, I just click on save, and also click on save here again. So once anybody clicks on this particular link, is going to redirect them to my Facebook. So this is how you edit a button. It's very simple as ABC. You can edit anything you want to edit. So another thing I also want to show you is how to delete a section or how to delete a model. So this particular place might not be needed to me. It might not be needed. So if I want to delete this away, let's say I don't really need this, you can see this particular place here saying delete row. This whole place is a row, while this whole place is a section. So when I'm deleting this, everything under this particular section goes down with it. If let's say I want to delete only this, the section is going to remain, but this row is going to go. And this is a model. If I delete this, the section, the row, the model, every other thing is going to remain, but only that thing is going to leave. So let's say you don't want this whole model in total. Now, how far does it go? Just check so that you don't end up deleting something else that you might need. So it ends here. So I want to delete this particular this particular what do I call it, this particular section. So to do that, just come over to this delete option right here to delete section. So once you delete, it's going to leave your site. It's going to leave your site. So this is how you delete rows, delete sections, and every other thing. And I've also showed you how to import image and videos into your site. So let's say we want to edit this particular text right here. I can just click on settings, so after I click on settings, and just start deleting everything I want to delete. But sometimes it's always complicated to me, so all I need to just bring my mouse into the particular place I want to edit, and delete what's right there and fill in what I want. Pause, okay, pause hustle. Everything right here, you can see everything right here, how to edit your text and everything. So let's say the body text color, I want to make it red. Let's say I want to make it red. So when I click on any of these, it's going to change the text color and everything. So this is where you edit all your text color from, your body, font, text, and everything about your text. So once you're done with that, just simply click on save, and you're going to see that your text has just been changed. So to, let's say, want to edit this text also, you can just come over here, delete every of this, and say Paul Text Solutions, oh sorry, Paul's Hustle, sorry, Paul's Hustle. Okay, so I've showed you how to edit your text, how to import videos on your site, how to edit pictures and everything on your site, how to edit buttons on your site. So I've showed you also how to delete images that you do not want, or how to delete text you do not want on your site. So these are just few things you really need to know about developing your website. So after doing all of this, always make sure you click on the save button. always make sure you click on the save button. Now one more thing I also some other thing another thing I also want to show you is this particular area right here. It doesn't really look nice on our site, so I'm going to show you how you can delete this particular area, how you can delete this particular area. So to do this, just go over to the back end of your site, go to the back end of your site and go to appearance. Now when you get to appearance, out of all the options here, click on widgets. Click on widgets. Okay, click on widgets. Okay, so when you click on widgets, you're going to be seeing everything that you see on your website. This achieves, categories, meta. So we're going to delete all of this. Now these are the different, different categories that are having those stops. So you can see recent post, just click on delete to delete this. You can see recent post again, just click on delete and delete that. You can see search, you can just click on delete to delete that. You can see footer area 1, you can see archives, so you just click on delete to delete that particular stuff away. You can see categories, also click on delete, also click on delete, and you can see meta, also click on delete. So apart from this, the rest, I think there's nothing on it. So back to the front end of your website and refresh to check if that particular thing is still there, to check if that particular thing is still there. Okay, so we're going to scroll down to check if it's still there, or it has been deleted away from our site. So you can see that it has been deleted. You can see it has been deleted and your website is looking so beautiful. So now it's your job to start editing every other thing on the site. Remember, I'm not going to be using this website, so I don't really need to start dwelling on, um editing each and everything on the site. I'm just showing you samples of how you can start editing your website, how you can start editing your website. So I don't want to waste so much of your time editing and editing. So I'm just showing you the ways to edit your site. So remember, I said to edit your site, the first thing you need to do is click on enable visual builder. When you click on enable visual builder, just when it opens up, just you know roll your mouse on any text you want to edit. Roll your mouse on any text you want to edit, and you click on this black options right here. So you click on settings. When you click on settings, it's going to open up and you can start editing. And when you're done with editing, always make sure you click on save, to make sure that whatever you're doing is always going to save. And go back to the front end of your website and refresh to make sure that you see whatever you are doing on the front end of your website. Now, something else I would also like to show you is how to delete or change backgrounds. You can see this particular module, or this particular section right here. It has a background beneath this text. So let's say I don't really like the background that's beneath the text. All I need to do is just click on settings, to delete this background. I go over to design, and you can see background. Let's look for background right here. Okay, so you can see background, it's right here. Just click on background, and after clicking on background, you can see the background color. You can easily change the color of this background, and if there's any image beneath this background, you can also delete it. So let's say we can delete the image of this the picture of this particular background and add a new picture if we want. So let's say we can just click on add, and you can change the picture from here and do everything you want to do from our background. So let's say select all the colors, so you can check and you edit each and every of those things from here. I really don't want to waste your time. So after doing each and every of these, just click on save. Okay, you can see everything we did is actually working perfectly. I've showed you how to edit each and every of this, so you don't really need to have a problem editing all of this. Now let's say you want to add a new model. Let's say all your text you'll be typing in things are not enough and you want to add a new model. To do that, you can see this add a model button. You can click on it and model is going to be added. Or let another method is to duplicate each of these your models. Let's say I want to duplicate this. particular model want to duplicate this, all you need to do is just either you click on add a new model, or you come up here and click on duplicate. You can see the duplicate option right here. So when you click on duplicate, it's going to duplicate for you. And let's say a particular section, you don't like it there, you can easily move this section to somewhere else. Let's say you don't like this section here, you can move this section. Okay, let's say you want to move it down, you can move it down. You can see the way it's moving, you can see the way it's moving, you can see the way it's moving. So you can move it to somewhere here, you can move it to somewhere here. You can see how everything is moving perfectly, and it's on top of somewhere else. So you can use this as a testimony area and every other thing. So this is how you just simply develop and edit everything on the front end of your website. It's as simple as ABC. It's as simple as ABC. It's because I'm speaking and also doing this. If not, I'll be done by editing this full page by now. So this is very simple to do, very simple to do. So after doing all of this, something else I also want to show you is, let's say for your website you want to have more pages. You want to have more pages. You want to have your about us page, you want to have your services page, you want to have your privacy and policy page, you want to have maybe contact us page. To do this, all you need to do is go back to the back end of your website and go to plugins. There's a plugin called duplicate page. So I'm going to install that plugin on our website. That plugin is used to duplicate a particular page so that you can start working on those pages and start editing them to what you want to do. Okay, so on your search bar here, you're just going to search for the plugin. It's called duplicates. Okay, so we're going to search for the particular plugin. This is the plugin, duplicate page. So after seeing the plugin, just click on install. Click on install and wait for it to install and activate. Okay, so the plugin called duplicate page is now active on our site. So to check this, if this is actually working, go over to pages and check if you can use this particular plugin to start duplicating your pages. So you go over to pages and click on all pages. Go over to pages and click on all pages. Okay, so after doing that, you can see the home page right here, and you can see this particular option which says duplicate this. So once I click on duplicate this particular this particular page is going to duplicate. It's going to duplicate for us. Okay, you can see it has duplicated. This is what it duplicated into. So let's say I want to edit this to become about us page. So I can just click on edit. Click on edit. Okay, so after clicking on edit, you're going to come to the site title right here. Come to the site title and change the title name. It's not going to be showing home again, but I want to use this particular page for our about us page. So after doing this, you can see a link right here saying /home to 2. No, it's not supposed to be showing /home to 2. It's supposed to be showing about us. So what simple way to edit this is click on edit and just delete this this text here. After doing that, click on OK. This is your palm link. When you go to the front end of your website, you're going to see a link here because this is the link of your home page. So this is the way your link is supposed to be showing. Pause also /about us. So after doing all of this, just come down here and click on publish. Click on publish to save this part. Okay, so you can see that our page has been duplicated. You can see it has been duplicated. So like I said, you just fill in the name you want to use for this page. Let's say this is our about us page. Then after doing all of this, you just come down here and click on update. Now the reason for duplicating your page is that instead of redesigning a new page, importing a new theme and everything, you just a page you've already edited. That's why many a times I tell my students that when you want to design your website, when you want to develop your website, the first page, which is the home page, is mostly the most difficult part of your pages to design, because you have to take a lot of time getting content and everything. But when you want to design other pages like your about us page, services and every other thing, you can just duplicate your home page into these different pages like your about us, what do I call it, about us, services. Duplicate your pages into these guys. So when you do that, you can just simply edit one or two things. Everything has already been designed, and so you just need to edit one or two things, delete the things you don't need. Let's say on your about us page you don't need your services or what you offer, you can delete it from that page and just talk about your company. So that's all about duplicating of page. It helps you to know to save you from the stress of redesigning a new page. All you need to do is just duplicate a particular page you have already designed and start editing what you want to edit, or you can even leave it like that, just change one or two things. So like I said, after doing that, you click on update. You can see the update button right here. Click on update. So something else I would like to show you is that, okay, something else I want to show you is, okay, so after updating your about us page or the new page you just duplicated, all you need is just go back to your front end and refresh your site to see if that particular page is going to appear. So if it does not appear, I'll show you what to do to make it appear. Okay, you can see here that this particular page we just edited has appeared on our site. You can see the about us page here. So when you click on about us, it's going to take you over to the about us page. We're going to take you to your about us page, so you can see everything about the about us page right here. Okay, so through this link right here, you can see that we are on the about us page currently, and you can see that everything on your home page is also on your about us page. So things you do not like, you just simply edit them and delete them away from your site. So about away from your particular page, which is the about us page. Now to edit this particular page, I've showed you how to do that. Just simply click on enable visual builder and start editing what you want to edit. So the same way I showed you how to edit your content on on the home page, is the same way you edit your content on other pages of your website. So this is all about duplicating pages and every other thing. Before I end this, let me just quickly show you how you can duplicate another page, for maybe you do not understand the way I duplicated it first. Now you can see we have duplicated this particular page to give us this. We can also duplicate this to give us maybe our services page. Let's say we want to have a service page, you can duplicate that. You can see here about us draft. So this was the page that we newly duplicated. So to edit this, just simply click on this particular button here saying edit. Click on edit. Okay, okay, so click on edit. After clicking on edit, you just edit the name. We don't want to use about us again. Let's say we want to use something like services. Okay, services. Want to use services. Okay, you can see we have entered the title of this site. It's called services, and you can see the link here is showing about us to 2. That's about us 2. Now we want to make this particular place to be showing us just services, like Paul's Hustle /service, because it's a new page. So each page has its own link. So edit this particular link, you can see this particular title here called permalink. So to edit this, just click on this particular edit button to edit your link, and delete it away from there. After doing that, simply click on OK. Okay, so you can go down and continue every other thing you want to do. It's going to edit by himself and change to the title of this site called services. So after doing all of this, all you need to do here is just click on publish, and this particular page is also going to publish. So when you do that, you can go over to your website and refresh your site to see if everything you're doing is working fine. If it's working fine, you just leave it like that and start developing what you want to develop. Okay, so you can see our services page is showing right here. So when you click on services, it's going to open up your services page for you. It's going to open up your service page for you. So you can see the link right here showing services. Now let's say on your other pages of your website, like your services page, your about us page, you don't need sliders on this particular site. You can easily and simply delete these sliders away from these pages. Let's say you want to make your sliders to be only on your home page and not on the services page or the about us page. All you need to do is go back to the back end of your website, go to the particular page you want to edit. Let's say the services page, click on edit. So delete the particular slider you want to delete. Okay, so after clicking on edit, okay, so you just wait for the page to load up. So now it has loaded up properly. So you want to delete a particular item which is called sliders from your site, and you remember we use full width code in embedding our slider. You can see our sliders here, full width code. So to delete this particular slider away from your site, all you need is just click on this particular delete button. click on delete button so this can delete. You can see it has been deleted. So after doing that, just update your site. So wait for it to update, then go back to the front end of your website and refresh to see if what you did worked. Okay, so you can see that the full sliders has been deleted away from our website. So just go back to the front end of your site and refresh that particular page to see if that slider is still going to appear. You can see the slider right here. So we are refreshing our site right now to see if it's still going to appear. Okay, our site has been refreshed and you can see that there is nothing like sliders on this site again. There's nothing like sliders. So this is how you delete things you do not need on your site. You can also delete these items from the front end of your website. I showed you how to do all of this. Now you just simply click on enable visual builder and you can delete anything you want to delete, edit anything you want to edit right from the front end of your website. Now something else I'd like to show you is about the menu. Now we have successfully talked about installing WordPress on our site, how to install plugins, how to install sliders on your website, how to make your sliders appear on your site, how to make your layout appear on your WordPress site. So we've talked about all of this. We've talked about how to upload logos to your website. So we have also talked about how to design your website, like editing your content, deleting what you do not need, and everything. Now something else we have not talked about is the menu. You can see here that we have too many menus that we do not need. The only three menus that are very important to us right now is the home page, the about us page, and the services page. Other menus like home, sample page, and uncategorized are not important to us right now. So to delete all of this, all you need to do is just go back to the back end of your website, go over to appearance on your dashboard, and click on menus. Click on menus to edit your menus area. Okay, so when you click on appearance and go to menus, all you need to do is just click on the create menu option. Click on create menu, then give your menu a name. You can give your menu the name called main menu. So after doing that, click on create menu. Click on create menu. Okay, so when you click on create menu, you start adding menus from the items on your left side of your column, or from the column on the left. So this is the column on the left. So you just click on view all and add everything you want to add to your menus bar. So we are going to add the home page, we're going to add about us, and we're going to add services. So after clicking on all you want to add, just click on add to menu. Click on add to menu and everything is going to be appearing right here. You can see our home page, about us page, and services page. Now you can easily move each of these to different positions. Let's say you want your services page to come before your about us page. All you need is just place your mouse on that particular page and just right click, left click, and you can move it to anywhere you want to move it. You can also make a menu a sub item. How do you do this? You can just simply place your mouse on that particular menu, left click, and you can move it under the menu before it. You can see how I'm doing all of this. So all of these now are all sub items. If we save this menu, and go back to the front end of our website to refresh, you are going to see that about us page and services page are going to be appearing under the home page. They are going to be appearing under the home page. Let's check this out if it's going to work. Okay, let's just refresh again. Okay, so after doing all of this, after adding your menus and everything, to make that menu you just created to save up, all you need to do is just add these menus to either your primary menu or your secondary menu or your footer menu. Now let's add this to our primary menu. After clicking on our primary menu, click on save menu. Go back to the front end of your website. And refresh your site. So we're going to refresh the site to see if it's actually working. Okay, you can see it's working. You can see services, and about us is a sub item under the services page. Okay, so let's go back to the back end of our website to correct all of that. So let's say we want our home page to come first, we want services to be next, and about us, we don't want it to be a sub item, and we want it to come before services. So after doing all of this, click on save menu. Go back to the front end of your site and refresh. Okay, now you can see how your menu is looking more beautiful than before. You can see everything is well arranged. Another thing I would like to let you know is that when you're building your website, always have a way with your colors. Always make sure your colors are matching everything. You can see the this what do I call it, the logo we use right here. The color does not really rhyme with our site. That's because I designed this particular logo for a different website. I said this when I was recording earlier, so that's why I just quickly use it since I could not design a new logo right now. Okay, so this is how you edit your menu button and everything. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is how to edit your footer area. Where is the footer area of your website? This is the footer area of your website. So how do you edit this footer area? To edit your footer area, go back to the back end and click on customize. Click on customize. Okay, so to edit your footer area, you can see our footer area has not been edited. To edit your footer area, just come over to appearance and click on customize. Come over to appearance and click on customize. So after clicking on customize, everything about your website is going to open up. How to customize everything about your website, colors and everything. So you can see general settings, header, navigation, footer, buttons, blog. So I want to edit footer right now. So to edit your footer area, all you need to do is just click on footer, then come over here. This is where you see everything you are doing. If you are customizing anything, you can easily view it from here. So we're going to scroll down to where our footer area is. Now you can see our footer area right here. So to edit all of this on your footer, just come over to bottom bar, and with this you can easily change the text color of your of your footer area. So first of all, let's scroll down. Just scroll down. You can see edit footer credits. So to edit this, just place your mouse here and type in anything you want to type. Let's say you want to type copyright copyright 20, okay, copyright 2021. Okay, just pulling that C symbol. Pulling that C symbol, you can download it and fix it in there. It's possible. So after doing that, you can just say all right, all right, all right, reserved, all right, reserved. So like when I'm building a website for my client, all right, reserved, ROVERDED. Okay, reserved. So like I said, when I'm building a website for my client, what I like doing is after filling all of these copyright 2021, all right, reserved, I always make sure I fill in my company's name, like designed by Paul Tech Solutions. I always make sure I fill in my company name in case maybe someone visits this site and says, wow, I love this website. So instead of calling the person who has the site and say, I'm sorry, who designed this site for you, I think I would like to get something like this, my information is already right down here. I can just say designed by Paul Tech Solutions. Contact is 080 080 737 01250. So I just fill in all this information right here so that people can be able to reach me at any time. So after doing this, I'll just come up here. Let's say I want to make this particular text. I want to change the text color. So all I need to do is just scroll up. After scrolling up, you can see text color. So I'm just going to click on it. After clicking on it, scroll down so you can see the full options available to you. So you can see white. You can change it to white. You can change your text to red. You can change your text to yellow. You can change your text to blue and also to purple. Also, you can move this around to change your text also, but I always like using white, so I'm just going to fix this on white. You can also see background color. You can fix your mouse on this and change the background color. You can change it to blue. You can see the background of this particular footer has changed color. It has changed to blue. You can change this to brown. You can see it's changed. You can change it to purple. You can see it has also changed, but I always like fixing mine on black also. So after doing all of this and you feel okay, what you did is fine, you like it, just come over here and click on publish. So when it shows publish, it means what you just did has successfully saved. So the next thing I want to edit is all these social media icons. I don't really need them on my site, so all I need to do is just come over here. Don't click on this, click on this. So just click on this. After doing that, you can see footer elements, You can see here footer element. So you click on footer element. After you click on footer element, you're going to see show social icon. So if you don't want to show social icon on your site, just click on it and all social icons are going to leave your site. So you just click on publish after you're done. Remember I said everything you do you must save, and on your customizing area, to save a particular thing is just to click on publish. So after doing that, you can click on this, check out other things about the footer areas and everything. You can see bottom bar. You can see bottom bar. This was where we edited our text. Footer element was where we removed the text social media icon. So you can do a lot of things right here on the customizing area of appearance. You can see general settings, header, navigation. You can see all of these color schemes, menus, etc. So this is where you edit everything about your website's colors and other stuff. So let's say we want to change the color of this particular area. This is your menu bar and also your primary menu. So to edit this, just go over to header and navigation, and you're going to see primary menu bar. So click on it. After doing that, you can come down here. Now menu height. Let's say the space of your menu height is quite too large. It's quite too large. So you can easily reduce this to become a smaller size. You can easily use this to reduce everything here. So you can come down here. You can see active link color, text color, background color. The background color of your primary bar is white. So let's say you want to change the color, just click on this like I showed you earlier. Click on that and you can come down here and change your colors. Let's say you want to fix it on blue. You can see your primary menu bar has changed colors. You can see you want to change it on brown or yellow. You can see it has also changed colors. But I like making mine white. You know the reason why? The reason is because my logo has a white background, so it's kind of going to blend with my color for my primary menu bar. So when you're doing any of these, always make sure you click on the publish button. So on your own, you can just check out other things on the customizing area. You can check out other things on the customizing area. So this is how you customize your website. So if you're done with all of this, go back to the front end of your website, refresh it to see if actually what you're doing are all working. If actually what you're doing are all working. So you can see our primary bar is showing white, and she's showing white. So you can see our footer area, what we designed just now, it's showing properly right now on our site. You see copyright 2021, all rights reserved, designed by Tech Solutions, and I filled in my phone number in case anyone wants to reach me. Now after doing all of this, something else I would like to show you. Now we have up to like three menus on our site right now. We have the home menu, we have the about us menu, and we have the services menu. One menu I'm going to also add is what we call the contact menu. That's where people can be able to send you mails through your website, fill in a kind of form and send you this particular form to your email account or to your email address. So to do this, I use the plugin called Formcraft. Formcraft is what the particular plugin that helps me to develop and design any kind of form I need. So to upload this plugin, I bought this plugin. It did not come with WordPress. So just go over to plugins and click on add new. I'm going to upload this plugin from my computer. So you can see upload plugin right here. Click on upload plugin, then click on choose file. Click on choose file. Okay, so you're waiting for that to load up. Okay, so you can see our computer right here. So we're going to upload the particular file right now. So you just scroll down here to get the Formcraft plugin. You can see website design materials. Let me check if it's right here. So I'm going to click on this to open up. You can see Formcraft 3. So I'm going to upload this right now on my site. You can see I told you earlier that anything you are uploading on your site must be zipped. If it's a theme, it must be zipped. If it's a plugin, it must be zipped. In some way, installing the sliders revolution plugin and Divi themes, they were all zipped. And also Formcraft is not an exception. It's a plugin, so it must be zipped. So after doing all of this, click on install. So if you need any of these plugins, or you want the Divi themes, I said this earlier, if you need Divi themes, you need any of these plugins, just send me a DM and I'll show you how to get these plugins at cheap, very cheap and affordable rate. Very cheap and affordable. You don't need to rob the bank to get this plugin, although they are kind of expensive, but I can show you how you can get them as cheap as very cheap. So just send me a message on 08073 701250. That's on WhatsApp. I use that number for WhatsApp only. Please do not call that number. Just send me a message on WhatsApp or drop a comment in the comment section saying you need these themes and plugins. So if you drop your comment, also drop your phone number so that I can be able to reach you and tell you how you can get this old stuff. You can see we are installing this plugin right now. You can see uploading 6%. Okay, so you can see our plugin has been successfully installed. So like I said, anytime you upload a new plugin, always make sure you activate. So we have uploaded this plugin. We are just going to click on activate plugin. We're going to click on activate plugin. So this whole process is used to, like I said earlier, to create forms on your website, so that when anyone comes over to your website, they can send you a message via your form to your email account, and you can respond to them. So you can see the particular plugin here on your dashboard, formcraft plugin. So to create a new form, just place your mouse on the formcraft plugin or plugin on your dashboard. After doing that, come over to forms and click on forms. Okay, so after clicking on form, you're going to see an option here saying add a new form plus new form. So just click on this particular option, plus new form. Click on it, plus new form. So when you click on it, form name, you just fill in your form name. You can call this form name contact form. So after doing that, you can click on create form. You can see form created, redirecting. Okay, so after it has redirected you, this was going to open up next. So when this whole stuff open up, you can edit the size of this form. This is 420 pixels. So we're going to increase the size. To increase your size, just place your mouse on this on this pixel stuff, then delete that away. So the standard size we use is size 800. So you can see it right here, size 800. So this is the size of the form that we are going to be using, size 800. So after doing that, to add anything to this form, like name, sex, country, phone number, email address, etc. To add any of this stuff to this form, just come over to field, and you're going to see the different options right here. Going to see the different options right here. So after doing that, the first thing we're going to be adding is a heading. Add a heading title to this form. And what's your heading? Your heading is like the name of the form. So click on heading, and enter. You're going to see some title. So to edit this, just come here. You can place this back by clicking on it. So you can drop this down and you'll click it to go back. So to edit this, place your mouse on it and click it, then look for where it's going to open up. You're going to see a particular place where you can edit this particular okay. So to edit this particular heading, just place your mouse on heading, or just place your mouse on the one line input you just is filled in. So move this particular bar to the place you're going to find where you can edit this particular first option. So you can change the text here, then change this to contact form. This is the heading of the form, contact form. And you can change the color of the background of the box. So you can change the color right here. You can just click on background color, and let's say want to change this to blue. If you come up here, you're going to see that this particular stuff is going to change to blue. So you can see heading text. You can change this to contact form also. So if you scroll back, you're going to see that it's showing properly, but the color is not showing nice. So to edit the color, you can see font color. This is the text color. So just click on it, and add the color you want to use. Let's say we want to use white. So if you scroll up, you're going to see that it's going to showing properly. So you can simply do anything you want to do from this particular area. So after doing this, if you are through with editing the first part, just come up and see a delete button, so you can easily delete that, that particular stuff if you do not need it again. But if you need it, just click on heading to add it again. Then place your mouse on it, so that the editing area can open up. Then scroll your bar to anywhere that the editing area is going to be. So when you get there, just place your mouse here and write anything you want to write. So let's say this is our contact contact form. These are contact form. So scroll down here, you can change your background color. You can change your background color. Let's say we want to use blue, and our color text, our text color is white. So if you scroll up, you're going to see everything is going to show properly. Okay, our background color did not change actually. So our background color is going to be blue. You can see is showing properly. Okay, so the text is showing black. So I'm going to select the text to be showing white. I'm going to select it to be showing white. You can see it's showing properly. So that's how you edit everything. That's how you edit everything. So if you are done with editing that particular stuff, just click on this particular minimize option. So click on it and it's going to minimize. You can see contact form. So the next thing you are going to do is add a new line or a new row. So to add a new stuff, just come here and click on the drop down button. Now after doing that, you're going to see one line input. We can use this one line input to fill in our name or phone number. So in a contact form, the first thing you're going to see is name. So to fill in a name for your customers or your clients or your visitors to fill in their name, just click on one line input. You can see it's even already showing here for you. You can see name. So maybe you want to edit this, you can just click on it and push your bar to where the editing area is, and you can edit all of this. Now okay, so you can see everything is here. You can see allow spaces. Yes, I want to allow spaces. You can see required field. That means it's very important you fill it. If you do not fill it, this particular form is not going to submit. You see some kind of forms you are filling online. If you miss a particular option and you are trying to submit, they will take you back to that particular place you have not filled, and they'll tell you required field. So if you want to make this a required field that everyone visiting your site and filling this form of filling their name, you can just fix it on required fields. They are fixing minimum characters and maximum characters of the how many names the person is going to write, like the words. You can fill in that also, but that's not necessary, so we're not going to fill in that. So you can see name. You can change this to capital letter or block letters. Name. Then you can see your full name. So after doing that, you are done with editing that particular place. You can just click on minus, and it's going to remove off the page. So let's say we want to add something else. You can click on add feed again, add in your email input. So to edit this, click on it like we have always done. Click on it to edit, and you come down to your bar right here to check where the editing area is. So you look for it and you can see it right here. So you can make this a required field. Number one, required field. So it's very important everyone visiting my site adds a required field, or it's important they fill in their email address. So you can see a valid email, all the stuff right here. So after doing that, you are done with editing this, and like this for like this, you can just click on minus, and you can see name, email address. So you can add something else. Let's say we want to add phone number. Let's say we want to add phone number. You can use one line input again to add phone number. So after clicking on one line input, come over here to edit it. So look for where it is. You can say okay, phone number, phone. Okay, sorry, phone number. Don't make this too long. Phone number, your. Okay, I can just remove this so everyone know what a phone number is. So you can see allow spaces. I'm not going to tick that so it doesn't affect anything, and it's a required field. And validation. Now you can validate this phone number. You can say okay, I want your phone numbers to be only numbers. You can say I want it to be only alphabet. Of course, phone numbers are numbers, so you're just going to fill it on only numbers. only number. So if someone is filling in alphabet, it's going to show a wrong input, something like red showing wrong input. So this is how you people do validate all those stuff. So if you're done with that, just click on the minus button. It's going to remove. So you can see our form is looking very beautiful. Name, email address, phone number. So let's say we want to add something else. Let's say we want to add something like a drop down so that people can pick in where they stay, their country, their states, different things. Some kind of site when you enter into the site will ask you where are you coming from. You can say if you're coming from Nigeria, you just like if you're visiting the website from Nigeria, you can just fix in Nigeria and all those other stuff. So to do that, we use the option called drop down button, drop down. So you can click on drop down. So before we do that, there's something I want to also show you. It's called checkbox. It's called checkbox. Now you can use this to edit all this kind of male female stuff. If you're a male visiting the site, you can just tick in I'm a male. If you're a female, you can just tick in I'm a female. So to edit this, you can see favorite foods. We're going to edit all of this. So like I said, just click on the particular thing you want to edit and look for where it is. So you can see favorite foods. We're going to remove this away from here. I'm feeling something like sex. So when they say pick one, you can leave that here. Then go down here. These are the various options you can pick from. So I'm going to delete all of this and fill in something like male. Then go down and fill in female. Okay, so this is how you do that. So after you are doing that, just come here and click on the minus button right here. You can see if I'm a male, I click on male. If I'm a female, I click on female. So this is how you do all this kind of pickup stuff. So the next thing I'm going to be fixing here is the drop down option. Now let's say the first thing I want to fix is country. So to do this, I just fixing my mouse there and look for where the editing area is. So when I get there, I can just say in place of language, I fill in something like country. So country. So okay, so country, you can see country. So you can say pick one. Now we're adding countries, we're not adding something like languages. So to add your countries, you can delete all of this away. So instead of start writing, let's say countries, different countries in the world. You can say America, Nigeria. So instead of stretching yourself to or make yourself go through all those stress, you can see something here called autofill. Now it has both countries, US states, nationalities, languages, days of the weeks and months. So to edit this, you can just say, let's say I want to fix in a drop down for countries. Let people visit my site tell me what country they are coming from. So I can just fix in countries. You can see here countries. So the different countries in the world are just going to pop up. It's autofill. You can see St. Helena, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Switzerland, Togo, you can see Tunisia, Zimbabwe. So the different countries in the world are going to just come up here. So after doing that, I just come here and click on this minus button to close up. So I drag this back to the normal position. You can see the drop down how it's looking like, very nice. So if I'm from American somehow, I just fixing it in here. So this is how you edit the drop down and other stuff. So after doing that, different countries have their different languages. So I can add another drop down to say languages. So when I click on languages, can get English, French, and Spanish. So that's how you edit all of the drop down stuff. So you just keep on adding what you want to add. You can add home address, you can add anything you want to add. Even though you want to make your list as long as 20 items on the list, you can do that. So after you are done with all of this, to submit this particular list, every list must be submitted. There must be a submit button. So you can see submit right here. Add this submit button to your site. But before we do that, you can see something like text area. I'm going to show you how you can do this. So if you want to add something like comments, let people say more about you, you can actually add this to your site. You can see comments. So we're going to edit this right here. You can see tell, you're just fixing something you like. Let's say tell us more, depending on what you are using the website to do. So you can just say tell us more. You can make this a required field, let people fill in different things about you. So maximum characters, you can say everything this person is writing, I don't want it to exceed 1000. So when it gets to 1000, it's going to stop the person from writing. So you can say 0. But if maybe you want the person to write a million words, you can just remove maximum characters, write to where you want to write to. I won't stop you. But I can say I want to make this person end at 1000. You can see how many rules do you want this particular text area to have. Let's say I want to make this have 10 rules. You can see the space is going to increase. The space is going to increase. So after doing this, I just click on this minus button, drag this stuff back to the normal position. I can see how my form is looking very nice, looking very nice. So after doing this, I can just click on submit form when I'm done with filling all the information on this form. You can add different things you need all from here, so you can check each and every one of these and use it to edit your form to make it look very beautiful. So after filling in all the information I need on the form, name, email address, phone number, sex, country, language, and tell us more about about yourself. So after doing that, I can just click on this particular save option to save this form. I click on save option to save the form. It's going to show us form saved actually. You can see it's still saving. It's still saving. Okay, so after it's done saving, go to settings. When you go to settings, you click on email. You click on email. Every form is going to have somewhere it's going to enter like a database where all your forms are going to be, entering. So when you set up a form, it's supposed to be entering a particular place you can view that form. So to do this, you just click on email and set up an email where you want your forms to be directed to. So the first place is email setup. So you click on that to check if there's anything you need to write here. So you can say send text email to, where do I want to start forwarding all the emails that all the forms that are being submitted. Where do I want to start forwarding them to? I want to forward them to my company's mail, info at Paul Tech Solutions, paultechsolutions.com.ng. So after doing this, you can see email notifications. Okay, sender name and sender email. I can see sender name, sender email, all of that. They fill it in by themselves. So email notifications. Okay, hello, you have received a new form. Okay, I don't really need to edit all of this. So after doing that, email autoresponders. I don't actually need to also edit all of this. So after doing that, you can see the save option is still right here. So just click on save to save this form. Click on save to save the form, and your form is actually going to save. So after doing that, the next thing I'm going to do is click on embed. Now after clicking on embed, click on short code. Now what is this code for? When you are done with creating a new form, the form is not just going to appear on your website like that. No, it's not going to appear on your website like that. To make it appear on your site, you need to copy a code and create a new page for that particular form, paste that code there, and let it start displaying, just the way we made our sliders display on our site. When we installed Slider Revolution plugin and set up our sliders and everything, the slider was not still showing on our site. We copied the embed code and pasted it into the page of our website. So this same thing we're going to do. We're going to copy this code right here. This is the code of the form we just created. So we're going to copy this, copy it. After copying, click on save to save this particular form. Click on save to save this particular form. Make sure the form is saved. Make sure the form is saved. So after doing that, you can just go back to your dashboard, or refresh your site. So we're going to go back to dashboard actually. So after going back to dashboard, you can see pages. Go to add a new page. So we can start making our forms display on our site. So when you click on add a new page, you can enter your site title. Let's say want it to be contact 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 us. So after doing that, just come here. You don't need to use Divi builder. Do not use anything. Just come here to where you can start editing or writing a new text. So come here. After coming here, just paste your form in here. Just paste your form here. So after pasting your form, click on publish. So wait for this particular page to publish. Remember, it's a new page. We did not duplicate. We just created a new page. So after doing that, go back to the front end of your website, and refresh. Let's see if it's going to display actually. Let's see if it's going to display.
Okay. Okay, so when you refresh, it's not going to display. You can see it's not here. So to make this particular, this particular page to display on the front end of your website, you go to appearance and go to menus. Go to appearance and go to menus, so you can add this new created page to your list of menus. So when you come to menus, come to view all, and you can see contact us. So click on it and click on add to menu. Click on add to menu, so you can see it's going to be added to your menu. You can see contact us page. So after doing that, click on save menu. Click on save menu, come back to the front end of your website and refresh to see if it's actually there. Okay, you can see that your contact us page is already displaying on your menu. So let's click on it to see what's going to show us. Let's see what it's going to show us. So you can see our contact us form is showing very beautiful on our site. You can see contact us, contact form. So when I fill in my name, email address, phone number, sex, country, language, and tell us more, and I click on submit form, it's actually going to submit. Let's try this now. Name, what's my name? My name is Olothi Paul 17. Okay, Olothi Paul, and my email is olothipaull17@gmail.com. My phone number is 08073701250. Okay, am I male or female? I'm a male, and I come from country Nigeria. You can see the drop down button. Language, what language do I speak? English. Tell us more about myself. Okay, let's say this is all about myself. So after doing this, I can just come down here and click on submit form. So it's going to load up and submit for you. You can see message has been received. It has been sent to Portec Solutions, info@portecsolutions.com.ng. You can see message received. That means the form we created is actually working. Now this is how to edit a form on your website. So after doing this next thing I'm going to be showing you is how to have a live chat on your website. Now there are some kind of website that when you go into this website, you can have a live chat with their customer care service and everything. A few days ago I was having an issue, paying something via remitter. I want to pay something for my school's stuff. I want to pay something, a fee at my school, University of Benin, and I was supposed to make this payment via remitter. And actually, I did not know about the payment. I just learnt, or I just got to know about the payment of the fee. The particular day is going to expire. So I was trying to make payments, and remitter was giving me a lot of issues, and I had to make that payment that day. I tried sending mails to them. They refused to respond to my mails, or what they were even saying, I couldn't really understand. But about 1 hour or 2 hours before the payment I was supposed to make was supposed to expire, I decided to go to Remitter's website. When I got to Remitter's website, I saw something like a live chat. So I started chatting with their customer care, and because of that live chat, I was able to find answers to all my problems, and I was able to make my payment through that live chat. So I'm going to show you how you can add a live chat button or a live chat link to your website. So to add a live chat link, just come down here, go to plugins and click on add a new plugin. Now the plugin used to create live chats is what we call Tidio Chats. Tidio, Tido. So come to search plugins area and click on Tidio. Click on Tidio. Okay, so it's going to come up and you just install and activate. Okay, so you can see here Tidio live chat plugin for WordPress. So this is the particular plugin we're going to be using, Tidio live chat. So to use this plugin, just click on install. It's going to show you installing now. You're going to see different types of live chat, but we're going to be using Tidio. You can see it's still installing. Okay, so you can see it has successfully installed. Just click on activate to activate the plugin. Activate the plugin. Okay. Okay. So the plugin has been activated. Let's look for it on our dashboard. Let's look for the plugin on the dashboard. So you can see it here, Tidio Chat. So to set up this Tidio Chat, it's not going to just be showing on your website just like that. So to set up this Tidio Chat, come over to Tidio Chat, and open it. Come over to Tidio Chat and open it. Tidio Chat. So I'm going to open this particular Tidio Chat and start editing it. So email address you want to use for this Tidio chat, you can see start using Tidio. The email address you want to use is going to be a company mail. You can see the example they gave to us at tidio.com. So the Tidio chat we want to use, let's say want to use support. support@portexsolutions.com.ng. So click on this and click on let's go. Click on let's go. Then they are going to ask you to type in your password. Type in the password you want to use for this particular TDO chat. It's just like an account, so you need to enter in your password and every other thing. Okay, so after doing that, click on go to TDO panel. Go to TDO panel. Okay, so you can see our TDO login area has been created. So they are going to ask us saying, hello, support@portexsolutions.com.ng. To access your chat panel, please log in. So you click on OK. Now, if you have an account with TDO Live Chat, you are just going to log into your account. But if you do not have an account, let's say you are doing this for the first time, come over to create a free account. So click on create a free account. So click on create a free account. So they're going to ask you that um, how do you want to register? We're going to register using our email. We're going to register using our email. So we can edit this, fill in our own email address. Let's say our email is, you can use your Gmail, you can also use your webmail. So let me quickly use my Gmail for this, Olothi Paul. Okay, let me use my webmail. Let me say info contacts at portexsolutions.com.ng. So password, fill in your password. My password I want to use for this particular video chat is this okay. Okay, you can see very strong. Now website, what's the name of my website? www.portexsolutions.com.ng slash Paul okay slash Paul Hustle. So after doing this, you're going to just click on I agree to TDO's terms and conditions, then click on create a free account. Click on create a free account. You can see it's creating. Okay, you can see configure your live chat. Configure your live chat. So this is how the reason for this is, you can see here chat with, you're gonna fill in your name. What's your name? So you can fill in your how do I call it? You can fill in your name or your customer service name. So let's say the name of my customer care service person is Paul. You can see chat with Paul or chat with us. You can have different kinds of customer service people. You can just say chat with us, chat with or you can fill in your company's name, chat with Paul, check solutions, chat with Paul check solutions. So after doing this, you can just edit all of your colors and everything right here. But I'm cool with this color, so I'm just going to click on continue. Click on continue. So it's going to take us to the next step. The next step is saying, what's the name of our country? The name of our country is Nigeria. So I'm just going to fill in Nigeria right here. So they are going to ask us to say select industry. I'm into services or agency. Let me say agency. I'm just going to click on continue. Click on continue. Okay, so they're going to ask you set up your first chatbot. Set up your first chatbot. Now, the first one is ask them if they would like to get a closer look at your offer. No. Ask them if they would like to take an order or phone call. No. We're going to just choose this greet them warmly. Just greet them warmly. You can see the message of greet them warmly. Hi there. If you need any assistance, I'm always here. So you can enter your message and everything. So just click on continue. Then install the code on your website. Choose how you would like to add your TDO code to your website. So you're going to select from any of these options. Okay, so this is our TDO's live chat dashboard. This is our TDO live chat dashboard. So it has been created successfully. You can see everything. You can start, having conversations with people. When they send you messages, you can simply chat with them from here. So always make sure you are online so that whenever someone has a live chat with you, you can easily respond to these guys. You can easily respond to them whenever they chat with you. So we're going to go back to the front end of our website to check if this TDO live chat is actually working. So go back to the home page. Go back to the home page. Let's check if it's working. Okay, so you can see right here that our TDO live chat, is already working on our site. You can see it right here. Hi there. If you need any assistance, I'm always here for you. So when I click on this to enter a message, you're going to see we typically reply within a few minutes. So you can see everything is working perfectly. So this is our TDO live chat. Now, another type of chat I want to show you how to add on your site is the chat called WhatsApp chat. It's a chat that helps you, people can send you messages to your WhatsApp, and you can start replying them. So to do this, come over to plugins. It's WhatsApp chat. So we're going to add this particular plugin called WhatsApp chat. So come over to plugins and click on add new. Click on add new. Okay, so the particular plugin used to do this WhatsApp chat is called the particular plugin used to do this is called Click to Chat. Click to Chat. It's a WhatsApp connectivity for WordPress websites. It's a chat plugin that helps you to communicate with your customers using WhatsApp. So to do this, click on install now. Click on install now and activate this particular plugin so you can start using it. Okay, so after installing and activating this plugin, it's going to become active on your site. So to set up or configure all of this, just come over to click to chat and click on the click to chat option right here. Click on the option right here so you can start customizing everything about this. Okay, so when you click on this, they're going to ask you about all the informations they need. So the first thing here is your WhatsApp number. Click in your WhatsApp number. So you can see WhatsApp number with country code. What's your country code? For Nigeria, the country code is plus 234 2 plus 2348073701250. So this is my WhatsApp number. I just fill in that here. So you can see preferred message. You can say your preferred message. You can fill in anything here. Hello, Kumar, Paul. This is Paul Hustle. We we are sorry. Okay, we are available. We are available now. We are available now. So after filling your preferred message, you can just type anything that actually makes sense to you. So you can see call to action, WhatsApp us. Call to action is the WhatsApp us. So web WhatsApp, yes, on desktop. If checked opens, web WhatsApp directly on desktop and mobile WhatsApp app. So you can just click on this particular option if you need it. So after doing all of this, just come down here, just forget about everything and click on save changes. Click on save changes. Okay, so click on save changes and it's going to save up for you. So you can see that this has saved up. So go to the front of your website to check if this particular click to chat option is actually working well on your site. Okay, so we've reloaded our site and we're going to see if it's working well. Okay, you can see the WhatsApp option right here. You can see the WhatsApp option right here. Our TDO live chat is also on this particular site. You can see TDO and WhatsApp. So there's something here that I really need to fix. Our TDO live chat is showing on top of the WhatsApp stuff. So I want to separate this. I want to make one here and one should be on the other end of my screen. So to do this, come back to your click to chat stuff. Then you're going to see a place where you can rotate this thing so you can position it right. So you can see position to place. You want to place it at the bottom or at the top? I want to place it at the bottom. Now, where do you want to place it, right or left? I want to place it on the left. So after doing that, I click on save changes. Click on save changes. Go back to the front end of my website and refresh to see if it's actually working. Okay, so you can see everything is working well. You can see your WhatsApp chat. You can see the call to action, WhatsApp us, and our TDO live chat is just right about here. So these are two very important plugins that or tools that are supposed to be needed on your site: WhatsApp and TDO live chat. So these are just a few things I'm going to be showing you today on how to develop a basic website. You can see how easy it is. Within 3 hours you can be done with developing a website. If you're going to be making a video of this, that's why I spend a lot of time. Normally building a website doesn't take a lot of time. Just sit with your laptop, be concentrated, and you're going to finish your work done. So in today's video, I've showed you how to do a lot of things. I've showed you how to install WordPress, showed you how to install Divi themes on your website, how to install plugins, how to start editing your website, customizing your website, installing plugins like Formcraft, Tidio Live Chat, WhatsApp chat, etc. I've showed you how to do a lot of things on your site today. I've showed you how to you upload images on your site, upload videos on your site, customize your or edit your content, and fill in new content, change it from demo content. I've showed you a lot of things. So if you need more training on this, let's say you are not too you don't really understand everything I'm saying and you want to ask me questions, you can send me a message on 0807370150 or drop a comment in the comment section. I'll provide you with answers. Also, I have a WhatsApp group where I entertain people's answers and everything. So if you want to join my WhatsApp group, send me a message and I'll add you up. So also, before I end this video, if you need the themes and plugins I talked about earlier, like Divi, Formcraft, Slider Revolution, and all the sliders that are embedded with it or that came with it, you can send me a DM and I'll show you how you can get these themes and plugins at a very affordable and cheap rate. Remember, I said Divi themes is the most expensive theme in the theme market. You can browse it out. It costs $249 for the lifetime key, and they have the lifetime plan. So if you need it, you can send me a DM and I'll show you how to get it at a very cheap and affordable rate. So before I go, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, watch this video, and share this video with your friends. Thank you very much. Also remember to practice everything you watch on this video. Remember, with just a phone and a laptop, you can get everything we have done in this video done easily. Get a laptop and practice everything we have done in today's video. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. So in my next video, I'm going to be talking about how to get website design clients for your website design business. Thank you very much.